Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Warda. It's good to have you all in the chat tonight, and we're super excited to be back in Warda for the first time in like 2 weeks.
I know.
Because we took a little time off there for the 4th of July, aka Happy Justice Day, everybody in Amengrad, which is their similarly patriotic holiday. We hope you all had a nice week off, but we're really happy that you're all back, and we're happy to be back in here. I'm Allie. I will be GMing tonight, as Drew, our usual GM, is not here. You will be very excited to know that this is another very special episode of Warda. We're flashing it back to another time in the past with two of our main players here tonight, Embrilar Ardeo, played by Justin.
Hello, hello.
And Owin Ballard, played by Amy.
Hello.
Very Owen. And we are super excited because we have a very, very special guest tonight.
Hello, I'm Eli Kurtz.
Eli Kurtz is joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and you are playing who?
I'm going to be playing Sandir Chundhali.
Sandir Chundhali! Ladies and gentlemen, Eli Kurtz is playing Sandir Chundhali, and we're so thrilled that he's here. Thank you for joining us, Eli.
Yes, and as a special guest appearance, I will also be playing Sandir's hair.
Ladies, get your
Yes.
fans out.
Yeah, ladies, get those
I wish I
fans
had
ready.
a fan. Do you have a spare fan?
I wish we all
I
had
do.
fans.
I have a spare fan. If you would like one,
I would
Andy.
love a spare fan. I need one around Sandir. Have you seen this man?
Like, have you met Sandir Chundhali? Anyway, we're really excited. We are missing Tippin tonight due to scheduling conflicts, but that's okay because it gives us a chance to flash it back to another time in the past, get us a little more insight into two of our main characters, and bring in lovely performers such as Eli, who... Eli, can you plug really quick some stuff that you do?
Yeah,
So that people who want to know you can know you?
I actually was here on the Twitch stream for the One Shot Network about 2 months ago. I ran my Blackwood setting, which is a Savage Worlds campaign setting that combines Grimm's Tales with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in a nutshell. But yeah, we had a Kickstarter for that, and it's all in production now, so it'll be published in November. But right now, I'm actually doing a show on the north side of Chicago called the Chirac Wall, which is put on by Hot Shot Productions. It's this post-apocalyptic dystopian fight fest, basically. And yeah, it's at the McCaw Theater in Rogers Park, so check it out if you're in town.
Awesome. Yeah. You guys, if you haven't checked out the Blackwood yet, you absolutely should because it's fantastic. Where can they follow you for that information?
Yeah, so my website is mythicgazetteer.com. That's the name of my company, The Mythic Gazetteer. But you can also find me on Facebook at The Mythic Gazetteer, on Google Plus under my name, Eli Kurtz, and on Twitter at ZapDynamic.
Cool. Thank you so much for joining us, Eli.
Yeah, I'm
We're
very
super
excited to
happy
be
you're
here.
So, couple other things. We want to take a quick moment to pimp out the really big news right now for the One Shot Podcast Network is the Kickstarter for the Dungeon Dome has officially launched as of a couple days ago. And if you haven't checked it out, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but it's okay. There's still lots and lots of time for you to jump on that, tweet those links, share that on Facebook, and check it out for yourself. The Dungeon Dome is an actual play project by James D'Amato where teams of performers will be taking on a kind of WWE wrestling feel in a Dungeons & Dragons setting. It is super fun. Drew and I are both involved on separate teams, I'd like to say, for the record.
Very important.
And that Kickstarter is live right now for you to back. Thanks, Jordan, for shouting out that link in the chat. Jordan is actually going to be shouting out some links throughout the night. If you have questions about the world of Warda, things that are not immediately urgent, let Jordan know. He's going to be taking notes for me and letting us know what we can answer for you later on. If it's a question relating directly to the game and the world and what's going on tonight, right now, make sure to shout that out in the chat as well so that we can try to get that answered. I'll do my best to try to check in with the chat, but it's going to be a little sporadic because there's a lot going on. But yeah, check out the Dungeon Dome. It's going to be great. The Kickstarter's live right now. It's going to be a whole bunch of episodes with several different teams. It's going to be huge, and nobody's done anything like this before, I don't think. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Please check it out. And please tune in on Wednesday the 19th at 8 p.m. is going to be the first match of the Dungeon Dome featuring the Compass Cats, returning favorites, and one of the new challenging teams, the Ladies' Disdain, which I am a part of, and I hope you will be there to check it out. I think that's what I've got for business right now. We're going to play Getting to Know You. So if you'd like to sing along in the chat, getting to know you,
Getting to know all about you.
Because they sing it every time. Did you know that they sing it in the chat every time?
No.
They do.
There it is.
Welcome to, yeah, there it is. Thanks, Jester. Getting to know you is a part where I ask the players in the game something about their character that may not be pertinent or relevant, but is good to know and fun to know, and it lets us all get closer.
And knowledge is power.
And knowledge is power. The more you know. So tonight's Getting to Know You, we have several questions here.
Ooh, okay.
So we're going to start actually with Justin. So we're going to start with Embrilar. Embrilar,
Yes.
who was your crush when you were in school?
Oh, that would be Lilaria Burke. Lilaria Burke, she is a, so we're both seniors. She is a full gene Johnny.
So she's a babe.
She's an absolute babe. She's absolutely gorgeous. She has
Skeptical sounds from Owin.
She has piercing blue eyes, hair long, that is the same shade of the sky on a cloudless day. Tall, elegant.
She sounds hot.
A free spirit.
Yes,
a beautiful
Sandir.
mind.
Sandir, you understand.
Yes, of course I do. I understand everything.
And the thing, but the thing that is the reason why we bond so well is because our sense of humor is the exact same. Like we can just joke and talk for hours. So
That's great. That's awesome.
she's really cool.
Cool. Owin, question for you. Were you bullied in school, or were you the bully?
I'm a little bit of a loner. Embrilar is one of my only friends besides Sandir Chundhali over here. But yeah, I think I was bullied a lot initially, and then I sort of found my place with just like the kind of like loner who might say something really mean to you if you get too close, and then people sort of left me alone by the end where we're at now. It's our last year of school. So at this point, I'm pretty much bully free, except for maybe a few snide comments in the hallway. But I was bullied at the very beginning, freshman year. Yeah. I don't really bully people though. It's just not unless you attack me first, then I can be a savage, but.
Yeah, I feel like Owin's kind of savage.
I've seen it happen. Horrific. But beautiful in its own way.
Thank you.
Poetic even.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, true poetry.
So, Sandir, question for you. What is the most important moment that has happened thus far in your school career?
In my school career, well, I would be tempted to say that it was the moment when I won the Grand Prix of the city dueling schools. Of course, I am the champion, reigning and undefeated. But no, that's not the most important moment. In fact, I found myself in my Arcanica class. There I was, trying a basic conjuration, and I could not get it, not to save my life, when all of a sudden, a jewel of moisture from the desert appeared right in front of my desk. And she said to me, "It looks like you're having trouble." And I said, "Why, yes. How astute of you." It was none other than our very own Owin Bollard.
It wasn't.
And I have remained by her side ever since.
He has a little trouble with the school part of school, you know.
Alas,
School part.
but I'm not worried about it. Everything will turn out in my favor.
Yeah, you've got Owin to help you out.
Of
Sandir.
course I do. Thank you very much.
He's always going to be by your side.
Yes.
Always, always.
I so treasure our companionship together.
I know.
So here we all are in Warda. Tonight's game is, as I said, a very special episode, which means it's a flashback. And we're flashing it all the way back 20 or 30 years or so to the school days of Owin, Embrilar, and Sandir Chundhali. We're flashing it back to their final year of school. They all attended Woadhall Academy of Arcane Arts, one of the primary magic schools in Amengrad. and they are about to close out their senior year, so to speak. There's a lot of pressure on to perform well, to get good grades, to make themselves known and leave their mark on the school as they're on their way out. And there's a lot of personal intrigue as well that's going on, lots of interpersonal pressures that are happening as well. So this is what we're calling a coming-of-age adventure in the Warda setting. So I think we'll probably get started. I have a cold open here for us, so let's kick it off. So, as usual, imagine yourselves high above the city of Amengrad. It is a glittering metropolis filled with people and life and different races, different cultures, different social statuses. We zoom in down into the city of Amengrad into the 4th Ward, and we're zooming into the Grandcaster district of the 4th Ward to Woadhall Academy of Arcane Arts. It is a lovely brick campus with brass spires and domes, very elegant, very neat and tidy. Not opulent, but definitely a serious institution of learning. It's surrounded by a tall wall, tall brick and wrought iron walls. Not prison-like, although I'm sure the students joke about that repeatedly throughout their years there. It is more of a closed campus sort of feel. Once you're within the walls, it's all about the school. It's all about the learning. You leave your other problems at the door. The school encompasses about 1,000 students at any given time. It's one of the most notable educational facilities in Amengrad, perhaps second only to Penelope Crispin's University of Magical Academia, which is located in the 2nd Ward. It is evening right now over Woadhall. A crisp, clear spring night, and the campus is closed for the day, but it is not empty. There are lights on in the event hall, which is a large rectangular building off to the side of the main building of the school, connected to that building and other buildings through several enclosed stone walkways. Lights are dancing in the windows of the event hall, and music can be heard on the breeze. Inside, students are dancing and enjoying themselves. It's Promenade Night at Woadhall. It's a very special night. The camera cuts across the campus to another building nearby where a single lamp flickers in a window. It's a darkened workroom that we enter. We zoom in through the window and we see that there's a young man hunched over a workbench, hard at work and focused on the task at hand. By the light of his lamp, we see him jotting down notes on a scrap bit of paper, and something rattles on the table nearby him. He jumps a little bit, startled, and we see that there's a cage on the table next to him. There's something dark and furry darting around inside the cage, a little frantic, a little nervous. He's nervous too, so that makes sense. He licks his lips and continues to write, then sets down his pencil and reaches carefully for some glass vials that he has set on the table beside him. Inside one of the vials is a viscous, iridescent substance. It swirls on the bottom of the glass as he holds it up to the lamplight. He uncorks it carefully and then turns towards the cage. We see that he's a teenager. He's young, slightly freckled. His hair is a warm brown and quite unkempt. His eyes are hazel and focused. He runs a hand through his hair as he turns towards the cage. And as he moves his hair, the camera catches a glimpse. This young man is human. The animal inside the cage growls and snarls and makes sounds of warning against him as he comes closer and closer to the cage with this vial. He drops some of the viscous liquid into the cage, and nothing seems to happen at first, but the animal continues to hiss. And then he drops a little bit more into the cage. And the animal begins to scream, shrieking in pain and agony, rattling the cage as it thrashes about wildly. He drops the vial on the ground, shattering it, and leaps back in shock as the cage begins to peel apart, the bars tearing and twisting in horrifying, grotesque shapes. The animal seems to grow and change and ripple with its fur in the darkness. He kind of stumbles back and reaches blindly behind him, unable to tear his eyes away for the door handle of the workroom that he's in. And he finds the door handle just as the animal leaps at him. He darts out of the way, yanking the door open, and the animal passes him by and runs down the corridor, skittering and screeching and snarling as it goes. And the young man is breathlessly left in this empty workroom with a torn-out cage, the shattered vial on the floor, and his lantern. He grabs the lantern, surveys the scene, shaking and trembling, and the camera pans in on his panicked face. And he says, "I'm gonna need backup." And then we fade to black, and we roll the opening credits. Okay, so it's prom night at Woadhall.
Huzzah.
Everybody's dancing in the event hall. So, really quick, Embrilar,
Yes.
who did you bring to prom?
Lilaria Burke. You said it. You took the words right out of my mouth.
She's hot.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tonight, her dress is...
Yeah, tell us about her dress.
Oh,
it's
her
prom,
dress.
guys.
It's prom. We got to talk about the
We
dress.
got to talk about the costumes.
So, her dress is like a cloud. It looks like it's like a long...
Oh, yeah.
It's like a lick. If you were to like... So we've all seen Hercules. Whenever Zeus is pulling in
Yeah,
all the
he's-
different clouds to make Pegasus.
yeah.
Imagine if you could take all the different types of clouds and then construct a dress out of it. So you have like a cumulonimbus up here, then a stratus is the train. And she's absolutely, her hair is done up, and then it like, as it like curls up in there, it constantly looks like she has like just the amount of wind in her hair.
Oh, it's like constant little bit
Constant.
of wind. Yeah, that's
Like
nice.
you see them like in the movies, like in Corvettes, when the hair's just billowing in the wind. It's like that, but it never gets in her face.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love it. What is Embrilar wearing to prom?
So I am wearing a nice fitted black tux. I have a cane.
Oh.
I know. I was like, why not? Bring a little cane. It has our initials on our house crest on it.
House
That's
Ardeo.
Yeah, House Ardeo. So there's a big A on it. And I'm wearing a hat.
You were young and foolish.
I was young. I didn't know who I was. I'm wearing not an ostentatious hat, just like a reserved hat. A reserved hat. I don't like wearing it though.
You're not happy about it,
Not happy.
but it's there.
It's there. I'm keeping it on.
It's
I'm trying to look good.
Yeah.
I'm competing against I'm there. I don't want to embarrass Lilaria.
Right. You want to look good. You want to
Exactly.
look good tonight, and you do. You don't have to roll for it. You look fantastic. So does Lilaria. That's how I GM games. Owen, who is your date to prom?
My date is Sandir Chundhali here.
Every time.
Every time.
Wasn't gonna go to prom, but my
No, you
mother
weren't.
bought a dress and made me wear it to go.
What does it
because-
look
Well, and I
like?
made so many
Well,
entreaties.
and he begged me to
begged,
go,
yeah.
and he had
Yes.
to make an appearance, and I went. My dress is like covered in like sea urchins and sea stars and stuff. That's like the whole dress.
You're like a tide pool.
Yes, I did not pick this dress. My mother picked this dress. It's very girly. It's very feminine, and I'm wearing it without a smile.
Is it colorful?
Super colorful. Every color, like pink, coral, salmon, blue-green, turquoise. Every color imaginable is in this dress. Think of like Joseph's Technicolor dream coat, except sea version, and in a dress, and I'm wearing it.
And
Yeah.
you're pissed.
And I'm just sulking in the corner, and Sandir is standing by. I don't know what are you
Yeah,
doing?
Sandir, what did
Yeah.
you wear to
Doting
prom?
upon you.
Yeah.
Sandir Chundhali. First of all, in order to properly describe my attire, I must describe the body that is wearing it.
Yes, please.
I stand at 6'4".
Oh.
I have immaculate muscles, a stunning V shape to my torso. I'm wearing as little as is socially acceptable. That means, first and foremost, no hat, because have you seen this hair?
Oh, is that where Embrilar gets it?
Just took off my hat.
He like
Gave it to a freshman. Wear this.
ditched the hat.
He walks in and just hat.
As a concession to the rakish statement of going without a hat, my suit is fairly predictable, with the exception that it is made of the finest shimmering golden fabric.
Ooh.
My own skin tone is, of course, a wonderful wonderful accompaniment to the dress of my dear Lady Owin, and my eyebrow is almost always rakishly cocked.
So Owin is in the corner, kind of not having it at this prom. What are you doing?
Well, I'm standing there and I'm pointing out, oh, look, my dear, they're over there. You see that couple dancing? It certainly is marvelous, don't you agree?
Looks awful.
Perhaps you'll take a turn with me here in a little while.
Can I get something to drink?
Yes, of course. What can I get for you?
Just something. Just whatever. Just
I-
get me something.
I will return immediately.
Thank you.
MB, Lilaria, can I get you anything?
Oh, Lilaria, do you want any? Lilaria, do you want anything?
Sure, I'll have something.
Yeah, we'll leave the ladies to discuss, and we shall go and peruse what beverages we may bring for them.
A marvelous instinct, MB. Let us be off.
Let us be off.
Did I tell you that time about the mumble?
I'm so glad that they're friends.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's so great. It's so great. And Embrilar is so great. And Sandir is really great. And man, they really decorated the hall, didn't they? Hey, chat, what did they decorate the hall with for prom? What does it look like? It can't be Enchantment Under the Sea. That doesn't count. Anything but that. It's so great, right?
Super great.
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God.
super great. It is. What a great night.
You know, I think I hear somebody calling my name. I'm just gonna,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I go and I follow the boys and I go with them.
Oh.
Lilaria is like over on the wall.
I feel her sigh across the room, and I'm like, she needs me.
So you run after the boys.
Yeah, I go after them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you over by like the buffet where
Yeah.
like the food and beverages are? Okay.
And also, chat, what kind of drinks are there?
Yeah, talk about the drinks.
So, over there, just.
And then I said to her, why don't you go find your own cat?
You have such a way with words, my friend.
Well, thank you, I agree. So,
Yes.
what shall we get for the ladies this evening? I see here there is that's a wall covered in dead animals. My heavens.
But it's absolutely gorgeous. The different furs are just it's like a painting made out entirely of fur.
Death is the best way to decorate this night.
I love Owen.
Owen, you have met up with us at last, but my dear, where is Lilaria?
Yeah, did you? Owin, where's Lilaria?
I'm not her keeper. You left her. Maybe you should go find her.
Yeah. Pour a quick drink for two. Hey,
And
Owen, didn't you? I think it's about time that you give Sandir that dance you promised him.
It's just a thought.
Bus.
Shall we, my dear?
Yes.
Ah, very nice. I thought you might have conspired a chance to get us alone together. Very clever, my dear.
You know me so well, Sandir.
Oh, but first, here, a salt wine spritzer with real
a
spritz.
Spritzer.
Here. And I drink the whole thing and then set it down.
Well, if that's the night, ha
So really
All
quick,
right.
Dust Star Dances wants to know how old you guys are at this point. So as we all know, the Fae live longer than humans do, so their lifespans are slightly different. They reach maturity levels at different times. Embrilar and Owen are half genes, so they're half human, which means you guys are about 50 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're about 50 right now, which means that they're the approximation of like a senior in high school. They're like 18.
Yeah.
18, 19. Sandir is a full gene Nayati, which means he's even older. You're like what?
Late 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in his late 70s right now, but his maturity level is the same as these guys, which is why they're all in the same class. So I know that's
lower.
confusing. There's some age charts on the website that Jordan can shout out in the chat to help you kind of visualize. The reason why it's confusing is because we're all actually human and our tiny little brains can't comprehend living that long. What were you going to say?
My maturity is at best as good as the others.
At best. Let the record show at best. So you're looking for Lilaria now.
Oh yeah, I've already walked back over to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She has wandered away from the spot that you left her at.
Oh, crap.
Can you roll me a notice?
Not with drinks in his hands.
Now, chug. Throw him back.
That is a +1.
+1. So she's not in the spot where you left her, but when you get to that spot, you notice that there's like a little trail of her cloud stuff that is going in a different direction.
I follow.
You follow the cloud stuff. She has wandered over towards the entrance where there's like a guest book and stuff like that for people to sign, like dumb
Yeah.
high school like romantic garbage.
Yeah.
So she's like signing the guest book, but as you see her over by the guest book signing the guest book, probably with hearts around your name, the front door opens slightly, and a head kind of pokes in, pale-faced and like concerned. Can I have you roll me? I guess let's see. Can you roll me another notice?
Yes. Zero.
Oh,
0.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't see it right away, but as you get closer, you recognize the face, and he spots you first, and he locks eyes with you, and he beckons furiously.
What?
So this is your acquaintance. He's a human.
Okay.
His name is John Mortimer,
John Mortimer.
and John looks scared smishless right now.
Okay.
He is super terrified, and you come over to him, and he's like, Embrilar, I need your help. I need your help right now.
What? Why?
Embrilar, this can't wait. I need your help right now.
I'm at Promenade. I'm here with Lilaria.
I know it's Promenade. I know it's Promenade, Embrilar. I need your help. Like, really bad.
What is it, John?
I can't explain here. I can't talk right now. I need you to come with me, please.
Okay, give me 1 second so I can at least explain to her where I'm going.
No, don't tell anybody. Just come out in the
I
hall.
have to go. I'm not ditching my date at Promenade.
Embrilar, I can't come into the hall.
Stay out here. Give me 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Do I notice what has been happening? Can
I don't know. Yeah, roll for it.
Get
Get your dice out of the way.
Don't sully my dice.
Ha, 7.
Yeah. Owen, you hear like the door creak open when John pokes his head in, and you're like laser vision across the room because you want anything to get out of
the
Sandir's
stance,
way,
yeah.
right?
I hear they
So
have
you-
the new Apple on display at Promenade tonight.
So you like your head like whips around and you stop and you can see their lips moving from across the room. You recognize the human, but you're not sure who it is. And you can see that he's convinced Embrilar to do something.
I want to follow Embrilar. Excuse me for a moment, Sandir.
I'll
Just walk away.
just wait here then.
Follow Embrilar.
He's in the middle of the dance floor. Like
Hello, everyone.
the second Owen leaves your side, like 6 girls rush you and they're like begging to dance with
Please, there's time enough for everyone.
you. So you follow Embrilar. What are you doing?
So I'm going over to Lilaria, and I was like, oh, here you are, dear.
Oh, thanks.
I
I was just signing the guest book
what'd
for
you
us. Nothing.
No, let me see.
No,
Come
don't
on.
look. And she like flips a bunch of pages.
Oh.
It's
Well,
fine.
now I'll just have to sign it for both of us again.
Okay.
I walk up in the middle of this disgusting conversation. What was going on with that guy?
Oh.
What guy?
I like step directly in between you two with my back to
What guy?
Somebody needs my help with something revolving outside.
What happened?
I don't know.
Is everyone okay?
I think so. Yeah. No, it's nothing to worry
There's
about.
something else going on besides this prom. Let's go. Let's go find out.
Well, you can.
I'm going.
All right.
Well,
I'll be right back.
Don't worry, Lilaria.
but
I'll be right back, dear. I promise.
but
I will not miss the last dance.
okay.
And I like.
Clink. Okay, so so you guys head to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll a notice to
Yes.
spy this happening?
Yes, Sandir.
And
There's like 7 girls on you. They're all touching you. It's
I'm-
like worse than Gaston.
they're
Like,
It's
fighting.
like Hercules.
I haven't.
it's Hercules, yeah.
Yeah.
The mob scene in Hercules.
It's been minutes, and I haven't started dancing with any of them yet because they're all still fighting for first position. But I don't have the notice skill, so I just roll these and take whatever it tells me, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
if you didn't choose notice, yeah, you just get whatever you got.
It'll be a 2.
That's a 2. So you can see that Lilaria is at the guest book, and as you see that, you see the door swing shut.
Okay. Well, at the very least, I see she's alone.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, ladies, if you remember, I am taken, of course. Well, yes, they are rather nice. So then I go over to the guest book. I go over to the guest book and I look down at it, and I regard Lilaria, but I look down at your usual eloquence on display, I see, Lilaria.
Thank you, Sandir. I just want to remember this night forever.
Me too. It is such an exquisite evening, is it not?
It is. It's just so great.
I love it.
I pop my head back in the door. I'm like, Sandir,
Good. Yes.
come on.
Well,
And immediately go back out.
of course, darling. Would you care to accompany us? I hear there's going to be some rakish adventure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Of course, I didn't actually hear that. I'm just saying.
Assuming, yeah.
When you go with me, of course.
Yes, of course.
Shall we be off?
Yes, let's. And so they follow you out into the hall. So you guys have stepped out into the hall with John Mortimer, who like ushers you down the hall, and like a couple of seconds later, Sandir and Lilaria follow you down the hall, and they hurry across. And John's like, "Who are all these people, Embrilar?"
This is my friend Owin. This is Sandir Chundhali, and this is my sweetheart Lilaria.
And you are a human.
Thank you. I
do you
am.
know this
yes.
person?
Embrilar, this is really, really important, and I kind of just need you right now. But
The world could always use a Sandir Chundhali.
okay, whatever that means.
What's going on, John?
Okay, all right. If I'm gonna do this, if you're all gonna be here for this, I need you all to promise me you're not gonna tell anybody.
Promised.
Sure.
I only have one question. Will there be danger?
Yes.
John!
Okay, all right. So, John Mortimer is a servant at Woadhall.
Servant, okay.
He's sort of like a jack of all trades. He does all sorts of stuff around. You have been friends with him for like 2 years, maybe. You've known him off and on. You're not close, obviously, because he's a human servant. You're not going to get close to him, but you have a friendship. You've shared lunches, maybe.
I'm like, I'm
you've
not
chatted
mean to
about
him.
things.
I'm nice to him.
Yeah, and he appreciates that from you. Clearly, because he's mistrustful of everybody else. So John like gets you guys into an alcove, and Lilaria like trips and like falls into your.
You okay, my dear?
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course.
John's like, ugh. Okay. I don't know how to explain this, but something bad happened, and I need your help finding something.
Finding
Well, okay,
what?
what'd you lose?
A raccoon?
You
A
lost a
raccoon.
raccoon.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be interesting.
They're
okay.
fast.
I thought it was
Did
going
you
to be
know that they're
dangerous.
fast?
Yeah, they're fast, and they
They're
have like
kinda
little, they have
tricky.
little like thumbs.
They've got thumbs,
they've got
Embrilar,
thumbs.
yeah.
Trash pandas.
They've got thumbs though.
He's
a- He's somewhere in the school, and
Well, why do we need to find the raccoon? I mean, he's a little guy. I mean, what's gonna happen? Besides digging out some trash.
He's not that little.
The plot thickens.
John,
Yes, Embrilar.
what did you do?
You know how the Arcanica exposition is tomorrow?
Yes.
You know how humans aren't allowed to enter?
Yes.
I was preparing an entry. And we have to find this raccoon.
Okay. First off, is anyone hurt?
Not yet.
Not yet.
And I shan't allow it.
What did you do? Where was this at?
There's a workroom upstairs I was working in.
Okay. What exactly did you give the raccoon?
Something magic?
You don't even know what you gave him?
Look, can we just find it first? Like, we're wasting a lot of time.
Okay,
It could have
fine,
gotten pretty
fine.
far.
Okay, where was the last place you saw it?
Okay, so I was up in the workroom, and it got out and ran down the hall.
Okay, how big is it?
Big. I mean, not huge, not like
Yeah.
huge, but like,
It won't be a problem.
All right, let's go find it.
okay.
Conveniently, that's on the way to my staff strike.
Yeah, we're again in the locker room where we have all of our staff strikes.
Yes, of course, of course.
I have mine there.
So you guys, where are you gonna start? Are you gonna start in the workroom?
Yeah, let's go to the workroom and let's see what happens because it's on
See
the
what
way.
it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So on the way to the workroom, you hit the locker room near basically the gymnasium where you guys practice sparring and physical education and whatnot. And you pick up your staff strikes, right?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Owen, do you have anything?
I already have my fan with me, so
Which you're highly trained in.
yeah.
Lilaria does not pick up a weapon.
Of course. Ugh. Gosh.
So she does not pick up a weapon, and John just has the lantern, and he keeps like running his hands through his hair frantically because he's very, very unsettled. So he takes you upstairs to the workroom.
Table talk. How old is John?
For a human, he's about 16.
16. Okay.
He's a smart.
So we're all kind
wily
of like on the
16.
same level of maturity.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, and
So he takes you up to the workroom, and in the workroom, so the door is open.
Okay.
And are you gonna investigate this room?
How big is you?
What?
It knocked this whole look at this cage.
Yeah, that happened.
I want to look around to see if there's any trail like that it would have left.
Okay, yeah. Roll
Notice.
like a notice or an investigate, whatever you guys want to do to check the room out.
I'm going to give Lilaria pointers on the usage of combat implements.
Oh, Lilaria loves this.
Yeah. What'd you
I
get?
got a 4.
A 4. For what, notice? Or
For notice,
Notice?
yeah.
Yeah, you can see that, everything else is put away for the night. Really, the only things that are there is the door is open. The stool he was on is knocked over. There's some broken glass on the floor, and the cage has been, ripped open from the inside.
So no trail or anything that it would have left. No.
Like scratches from the nails on the floor or anything?
Not in the room, no.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for an investigate to see, or no, an Arcanica for whatever he gave the raccoon. That is a 3.
For investigate?
Yes. No, for Arcanica.
Arcanica.
Yeah.
There's a lot of broken glass on the floor from where he dropped the vial. And it's shimmery and viscous and unfamiliar.
Okay. So I can't figure out what it is. Okay.
Where would a raccoon go?
Says Owen.
Is my question.
Didn't you
Giant
call them
raccoon.
trash something else earlier?
Lilaria
Trash
says
panda.
to the park.
That is a great idea. We should check out the park.
A sublime answer.
Yes.
So what you would all know, though, is because it is a closed campus and everything is kind of on lockdown because Promenade is tonight, it's somewhere in the building. It
Okay.
can't have gotten out unless there's a window open somewhere.
Okay, so it's definitely inside the building.
It's very likely that it's still inside the building. It's not likely that it's gotten out yet.
Well, maybe it's
Kitchen.
hungry. Maybe the kitchen.
Kitchen.
The
Yes.
kitchens,
Kitchen.
yes.
Yes.
Of
Okay.
course.
So I immediately go to the kitchen.
Ah,
Start down the hallway.
wonderful instinct, darling. I'm right at your heels.
You head to the kitchen, which is back downstairs and down the halls. And the kitchen, everything's neatly tucked away. Nothing seems to be disturbed in here at all.
Now, you must be careful because you never know how a raccoon could react.
He's like on the floor, like
I'm just holding my staff stride, just like, well, maybe. How big was it again, John?
Yeah. So it's not that big.
it's bigger than a normal raccoon.
Oh, this won't be any fun.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying it was like something like big like this.
Okay, but it was really fast, Embrilar. It was really
Is it
fast.
aggressive?
Yes, very. It jumped at me. And
Did it hit you?
no, it didn't get me. I jumped out of the way, but like it ran down the hallway like nothing. And if somebody else finds it or if it hurts somebody, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do.
We'll take care of it, okay? We'll find the raccoon. It'll be fine.
So
all right.
everyone is at prom, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Is there...
Everywhere else is kind of dark and like doors are shut, things are put away for the night.
Can I roll, like, would it be like an insight to see like what would be like a good area that it would have gone to? Like,
Or like heat? Can we, is there like a spell or something where you can sort of see a heat signature that might have...
why don't-
I
Okay,
got
so-
heat vision.
Yeah.
Well, you know that he used some kind of magic on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys roll Arcanica for me, and
Yeah.
we'll see if you can pick up on any unseen trails.
That is 2 for me.
2, okay.
That is a 4 for me.
2 for me.
Okay, so Owen, as you guys are investigating in the hallway, I assume, outside of the kitchens, because the kitchens are pretty much clear,
Clear.
you can see down at the end of the hall that there is like a teeny little trail of something that shines like bright silver in your vision.
What's that?
Oh,
What is it? And Lilaria grabs your arm.
It's just something that's a little bit of magic.
my arm's right here if you need it.
Thank you, Sandir.
Yeah, Owen. Grab his arm. I mean, are you okay?
Hey, MB, why don't you,
She doesn't need my protection if she doesn't require it.
thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Good answer. That was a test,
Independence.
Sandir, and you passed.
I always pass tests. Thanks to you.
Oh my god.
I just go straight down the hallway.
You and
towards
John
the-
Mortimer are like,
Yeah,
and
we're
you
like,
both
whatever.
both head to the thing to check it out. So there's like a little, it's not blood, but it's like blood splatter, and it's that viscous kind of silvery stuff.
Okay.
What is that?
Is it the same things that was on the floor? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I roll to see if I would know what that is, or is it just we don't know what it is?
you can roll.
Would that be Arcanica?
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
2. It's not like a potion, and it's not it's not like an enhancement drug that you're aware of.
Lilaria.
Lilaria has started to notice that you don't know her name, and she's a little confused by
Lilaria,
that.
why don't you try it? You should just see what happens when you try
No,
it.
don't.
But it's on the ground.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's very healthy to.
Well, because you're such a good person,
Germs.
you would do it first, right?
I am the bravest and most beautiful Naiadi male in this city, and I will do it.
Sandir,
John,
don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no.
Oh,
No one is trying the stuff on the ground. That's weird and not good.
What was your entry supposed to do, John?
Yeah.
What was it designed to do?
Be better.
Make
Okay,
the
that's
raccoon
really vague.
better.
You're gonna tell me out here, John. Like, what do you mean?
Look, I'm trying. I'm trying to do the best I can here. It was supposed to make it faster and stronger and smarter.
it can become all of those
Smarter?
things just by drinking this fluid here on the floor?
Well, I don't know. That was the whole.
I feel like there's
Attempt.
something that John is not telling us.
Yeah, can
Can I roll for like
an insight or a falsehood? Which one?
insight, I guess?
Yeah. Give me insight, guys.
Really terrible.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna give up.
Oh, God.
I'm giving one of mine
Yeah, I got 0.
because I got a 0 too, and it's like one of my highest ones.
I got a 0 too.
Okay, that's a 4.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know for sure that there's a piece that he is definitely not telling you.
Okay. Okay. Well, on the plus side, John, good job. It worked. So on the silver lining, good job. On the bright side, on the downside, you're obviously leaving something out. It got bigger, it got faster. Let's hope to dare it didn't get stronger or get smarter. What else was it supposed to do?
I mean, that's all it was supposed to do.
Okay, then what else did it actually do?
I don't know. I didn't see it long enough. It changed and then it ripped the cage open and it leapt at me and I got out of the way. I didn't get a good look.
John.
I didn't get a good look.
During this conversation, I would like to roll stealth to try and surreptitiously sneak around behind everyone and crouch down to sample the stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right, roll stealth.
That would be a 2.
A 2.
Can I roll a notice to see if I see it? That would be a 5.
Yeah. Owen like grabs your collar.
I'm like down on my knees. Hello.
What have I told you about trying things that are on the floor?
But I endeavor to be bold at all times.
And Lilaria's like, I don't think we should taste that.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
I was just being mean to that one.
But darling, that's not right.
Sandir, sometimes you are the goodness of our relationship. I have to balance it out.
Very nice. Yes.
Could you just? I kind of like I whisper. Could you just kind of keep it like on the DL for tonight, please?
Could you just grow a spine?
Oh.
I start to lean forward again.
I like to whisper too. I know you don't. I kind of pull you over the side. Look, I know you don't like her, but I ask you as my friend to at least respect her.
Okay.
Remember what we said
hear
about
you.
whispering on mic, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're whispering right now. Okay, I hear you. I will not ask her to try strange substances that turn things into monsters. Okay.
Thank you.
Will
We'll
that
start
make you
there.
happy?
It would. And for the love of Dare, could you please just get her name right?
Is it? You know what? It's
Lilaria.
just so vague.
Lilaria.
I keep hearing Lilaria.
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 Meanwhile, John
Lilaria.
Mortimer is like, can we try to find this thing before we all get in really big trouble?
From what you said, is it all it did? It just made it bigger and it's not that dangerous, right? Unless there's something you're not telling me.
I don't know, Embrilar. I don't take classes like you do. That's why I need your help, man. Come on.
Okay, fine. All right.
Would we know? Is there a spell that we could do that would like point out the heat signature that might have run through here, or a library where we might find said spell?
There's definitely a library.
Let's go to the library.
Let's go to the library.
Said Hermione. You're totally not.
It's actually
never mind.
pronounced Hermione.
That's
Hermione.
what I thought.
that's what I thought
Okay,
too.
all right.
I'm ashamed to say.
All right. So you guys head to the library. The doors are shut, but they're not locked. So you guys head into the library. It's pretty dark. There's a couple of like the dim, like wall sconces are very dim. You know, for I don't know, no one, because there's probably no one in here.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll for me what you're looking for, or what you're investigating or noticing, or what you're looking for.
Location spells.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What would that be? An investigate?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 2.
The dice are not kind. I have a 1.
For investigate.
Yeah, I don't have a high.
Sandir?
My real project right now is trying to help my darling lady companion to remember his darling lady companion's name. So instead of rolling, I'm actually just walking beside her and I'm going la 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 la.
So helpful.
What are you singing right now?
La 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 Laria.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Lilaria's like, that's really pretty.
Thank you. I don't even practice.
What did you get, Embrilar?
2.
And that too. Okay, so you head towards a section where there would be spells for locating things and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
As you head in that direction, can you roll me a notice? That doesn't count.
0.
You don't have anything extra to notice?
No, I don't have a notice at all.
Oh, that's garbage.
I know.
Well, I follow you. I follow you,
Yeah,
and
anybody else
I
was
roll
gonna
a
say, help him
notice.
out, help him out. This is a team effort here, guys.
And that is a 4.
4. Owen, as you guys head towards that shelf, you notice that there is a sound coming from the opposite corner of the library, a muffled, rustling kind of sound.
And I shush him. I shush his singing. Shh.
Oh,
And Lilaria's like, what is it?
Do you hear that? No, it's coming from that way. It's coming from that way.
What does it sound like?
It's like muffled and rustling,
Okay.
like clothes maybe, the books
Clothes.
moving around.
Oh. Okay. All right. So we're ready.
And I'll roll stealth to creep in that
Yeah,
direction.
are you guys all gonna head over there?
Well, we're gonna.
I'm
head
going.
over.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's go. Ooh, oh.
Stealth is 0.
1 for me.
Mine is a 0.
0, 0, 1? Okay.
Sandir would be the best.
So you guys, you both try to get through, a narrow passage in the bookshelves, and you get stuck on each other, and Sandir passes through, like an elegant,
he,
trout,
flips over.
a
Yeah,
gazelle.
I do like an aerial through there.
And you come around the corner and with your staff strike, and 2 Fae spring apart with their hands in the air. Oh my gosh, Sandir!
Oh, Lilaria, second.
And they come into the light. Yeah, it is Sandir. Hey man, what's going on? It's 2 Fae. There's a Johnny, who you know to be you definitely know who this is. This is Jayan Tanzi. He's a
Tanzi.
poet. He's an
Okay.
aspiring poet. And he's Johnny. And the other is a Nayadi named Gareth Swellbrook. And you know that because he has studied previously at your father's school.
Gotcha.
And they look very suspicious and ashamed of themselves.
What are you guys doing in here?
Jaya.
Nothing?
Studying.
Yeah,
Cool.
more than you guys. What are you doing here?
Looking for
Looking
spells.
for books.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're at school.
Wait, you said you're studying?
Yes.
But it's dark in here.
Yes, it is.
What do their clothes look like? Are they in disarray?
They are.
They're in disarray.
They're in disarray.
Oh, how was the studying?
Was it really?
Jayan's like, great.
Was it hard?
Yeah, it's super hard.
Oh, I don't think they were studying at all.
And Gareth's like, man, come on, man.
Gareth, don't worry. As long as you keep up your staff strike studies, it won't be a
Oh
problem.
my gosh, Sandir.
Were you giving him a
Staff
hand?
strike.
Were you
Oh
giving
my
him a hand
gosh,
with
everybody
studying?
stop.
Oh.
And Jayan's like, and John Mortimer's in the back like, can we move on, please?
Because I love how he's just like, this is a really big deal. Like, it's just a raccoon.
Can we please move on?
Well, listen. Did you guys have you seen or heard anything weird tonight in the
Besides
middle of
us.
your studying?
No.
No.
No, nothing.
Well, I
What?
mean, there was Garrett's like, actually, there was like a sound on the other side of the library. I don't know, like a little while ago. We thought somebody came in and then left, but
Oh.
we obviously didn't go
Okay.
see who it was.
Well,
So it knows how to use doors.
It?
That's
Worry
one
not.
conclusion. And
we're playing a game. We're trying to. We're playing tag with another Fae, and he's
Yes.
it. So we're trying to find him.
Well,
Okay.
not me. The it is it. Yes. Ha ha.
Okay.
And I'm like nudging him, like, bro, like.
Quit while you're ahead, man.
He's like, all
Trying to
right,
hurt me?
so.
what are you doing?
That'll never work.
You'll have to use much stronger elbow jabs to pierce through my abs.
Jayan is like, okay, so are we done here?
Yeah, whatever.
Carry
Continue what-
on making out or whatever you were doing, and then I pass through them.
Did Sandir just realize that's what was going on?
Nice spilling of the beans.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. The proverbial cat is out of the bag.
Yes.
Jayan's like, yeah, whatever.
You're so charming.
Gareth is like, oh my gosh, guys, stop, guys. So you guys.
I push past between them and go in the direction that they had pointed.
Yeah.
Where the sound had come from.
I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, everyone else is still in the hall, so you guys will be fine. Just keep an eye out. Be safe.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Vigilance at all times.
Yeah. Okay. All right,
right,
guys.
so-
Also, strive for greatness.
And Giant's like, you got it.
Hey.
All right, so we go to the other side.
Okay, so you head to the other side of the library. My mic keeps slipping down. And roll me another notice as you head across that side.
5.
2.
-1.
Oh.
Getting better and better, Embrilar.
I really need to
Embrilar.
re-put notice in at some point.
Yeah, you really do.
Embrilar has gotten-
You turn out to be a freaking warden, man. Come on.
I got by on the good graces of my skills.
Okay,
Just,
so
have to see shit.
Owen, again, Sandir's like, ha, they are in love or something.
I figured it out.
Oh, what was going on?
Lilaria's like, that was really embarrassing for them. I feel so bad.
Yes.
They're fine.
I believe it's called necking.
Oh, is
And
it?
she's like, oh my gosh, Sandir.
You're doing more than necking, Sandir.
You head across to the other side, and Owen, you see that as you head towards that section where the noise apparently came from, there's like books that have fallen onto the ground, and more books as you head into that section have fallen onto the ground. Some of them are spread open, and some of the books on the shelves have completely tipped over and spilled out onto the floor.
Chat room, what books are on the shelves?
Yeah, what kind of books are these guys? As they're heading into that section.
Maybe the raccoon is learning. It's growing
You
a
did say-
sentient.
John's like,
Is that what's happening?
If it learns how to
By the
read, did it learn
dare.
how to read?
I don't know.
By the dare, this might be a challenge yet. We must find it immediately.
Yeah,
Or perhaps we should let it get a little stronger.
For
Yeah.
a challenge.
Let it give it a chance. Yeah.
Someone could get hurt in the meantime.
Oh, well, watch out. You put your hand right next to that book. It's so dark it drinks the light, and it's whispering. Look.
Raising your
Raising
dire
your dire
goat.
goat.
I love that book.
Yeah,
Are there
diary?
any?
Just here.
Are there any books that stick out as like particularly strange?
There's a very large, wide book that has fallen onto the ground and is open. And you take a closer look, Owen, and it's a book full of maps.
Maps.
Maps
Maps of what?
Maps of famous buildings in Amengrad itself, this district, this ward, and specifically this building.
It wants to get out.
Why, that's Woadhall Academy.
That's right. That's
Oh
right.
my gosh, says Lilaria. He's right.
So it's trying to get out.
John's like, we
Where-
cannot let it get out.
Okay.
Where would be the
We don't know what'll happen.
on the map? Are there any exit? So the map is obviously flipped open to a page. What page is it flipped open to? Is it?
It's the architecture of this main building of the campus. You know,
So like, is it a floor or is it like the whole campus?
it's the
Is
whole.
it-
It's this whole building specifically
okay.
on the campus.
Is there like a scratch or an indentation or like a piece of this fluid anywhere on the page, like where it might have tapped?
I'm like, here.
No, but roll me a notice, Sandir.
Sure.
I know you don't have notice.
Can I do insight instead?
Sure. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. That's actually better.
That's going to be a 3.
Nice.
Yeah. So with your insight, Sandir, because this is your secret power here, is reading a situation and nailing it right on the head.
Oh man, can I actually use my special skill for that instead? Same
Yeah.
roll?
Roll again, and we'll take the better of the two.
So the special skill,
Yeah,
the
go for it.
nadir. What happens, I'm looking at the map, and all of a sudden my eyes slowly turn from being the most gorgeous crystal blue. The pupils, they widen, and they keep widening, and they keep widening until my entire eyes are just black, and I'm staring intently down at this map.
It's so weird when he
And,
does this.
I'm going to spend an influence because this is the first time I'm doing it.
Go for it, man.
You'll need it to work.
Okay, so that's a 4 total.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
And as this is going on, you can hear me whispering to myself, I am the bottommost point. I am
Lilaria's
the
like,
nadir.
what is he doing?
It's like a meditation thing that he does.
And John is like frantically waiting for an answer to come forth. Sandir, with your special, not elf eyes, you see that this is a diagram of this building in particular on the campus. It has all of the entry and exit points marked on it, including ventilation shafts. And with this magic nadir power of yours that you have, you decide that what the raccoon is doing is trying to get out, and it's probably using the vents to find a way out without being noticed.
All right.
Whoa.
What you can see, I'm going to give you a little more. What you can see is that the ventilation shafts from the library are connected to the dean's office and the entrance hall
Okay.
specifically,
Okay. So I shake myself out of this trance.
and some of the classrooms. But
Excuse me, John Mortimer.
yeah,
Did you tell me that the raccoon is only about yay big?
yeah.
Well, behold, these ventilation shafts are the exact dimensions of that raccoon. And behold, further still, they lead from the library to 2 locations only, the dean's office and the entry hall. I think the raccoon has escaped into the ventilation shafts and is seeking a means of escaping this very building.
Maybe we can catch it and head it off in the dean's room.
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds great.
Lilaria.
Or-
Lilaria.
Yes.
Are you capable of conjuring a wind spell that could suck something out of an air ventilation shaft?
That's actually a really good idea, Sandir.
That is a really good idea,
I am the
Sandir.
point around which the world pivots.
Sandir Chundhali.
Beep, 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 beep.
Sandir Chundhali 2020 for president. Okay, we can try, I guess. Is that what you want her to do?
If you dig deep within yourself
From here, from in the library?
and you believe with all your heart, I know you can do this.
Yeah, Lilaria, you're like one of the best in the air class.
I do have a +4 to Arcanica.
Whoa.
So,
Come on, babe.
okay, all right, I'll try. All right.
Wait, should
Shouldn't we go to the place first?
You are so insightful.
Let's go. Let's go.
I really
Very
don't
well.
want to mess up the library.
It would be a tragedy. But if
Was
we
it?
messed
Was-
up the dean's office, that would be fun.
Let's actually go to the entrance hallway, in fact, because we don't want to mess up the dean's office.
Oh my gosh.
Do we not? Might be a bit of fun for the evening.
Sandir Chundhali.
Well, we're missing the
At
dance.
that, Lilaria's like, no, we shouldn't mess up the dean's office at all.
Exactly.
Of course, that is the... Oh, look! The secret. I love this book.
Both of the deans would be so upset.
Okay, realistically, the entranceway, if it's trying to get out, right?
Makes sense to me.
So try there first, and then we mess up the dean's office.
Deal.
So you guys head to the entrance hall?
Yes.
Okay. The entrance hall is a stone-arched, magnificent foyer with hallways heading off in many directions and a main staircase that leads up to the second floor where there are some more workrooms and some classrooms and whatnot. There's no one here. There are no lights on. The main chandelier is dark for the evening. And there are these big 2 doors, these like Gothic cathedral front door looking guys with thick glass panes on it. Roll me a notice.
-7.
-2.
One.
Embrilar.
Slowly.
He's
Get
staring. He's staring at Lilaria.
I'm just staring
just
at Lilaria.
constantly.
I'm keeping Lilaria busy. I'm like,
Lilaria's
sorry.
not helping either. She's like,
Like, oh, come on, man. You're gonna be doing. You're
I'm
gonna
just
be
really
fine.
worried. What if that poor raccoon gets stuck in the vent?
Well, we're gonna find it. We're gonna try to cure it. We're gonna make sure
Okay.
everybody gets okay.
All right.
You're gonna scare it away if you keep talking like this. Shh.
What did you get, Sandir?
1.
What? Beautiful one.
I
And
was admiring the picturesque couple that is Embrilar and Lilaria.
he's a romantic at heart.
Lilaria.
Owen got like a 7, right?
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
7.
So you see immediately that there are deep gouging sketches in the big, thick wooden doors, at the door handles, at the lock, on the glass. Whoa. It's gotten stronger.
Oh.
It did not get out. The doors are locked
Yeah.
tight because the school's on lockdown for Promenade. But it's clearly, it had like a small tantrum there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even strong enough to break
Yeah.
down the doors.
How high is the uppermost scratch?
I mean, it's pretty high up. Like, it looks like it came down from the vent on the ceiling, scratched at the top,
Oh, okay.
and then came down to the handles
So
to
it's
try
hard to
to.
get an
Climb
approximate
walls?
size.
Does it just like climb on the walls? That's what it looked like.
It's up there.
My estimation of this creature is constantly changing.
It is indeed. It is indeed Sandir.
This is going to be no
Astute
fun at all, said Sandir 20 minutes
observation.
ago. Okay, so
Is there a trail to see where the scratchings to
Did
see
it crawl
if
back in?
crawled back in or went somewhere else?
let's see. Roll me another notice, Owen, because you're really good at that.
Oh no, it's a 2.
It's a 2.
Wait. And
Oh,
Embrilar coming to save the day with a -2.
yeah.
Wait a second, what's your new aspect?
Oh, I didn't actually come up with one. I came up with a notice me. It was my trouble.
Well, couldn't it work though?
Maybe. I mean, it's middle late in the game. I would love to do it.
I feel like you walk up and you start like saying things about the scratches that are very obvious and getting absolutely nowhere.
Yes. I see that this scratched the door. And judging by the deepness of the gouge, it was
Scratched.
scratched.
This is a
Hard.
wonderful recounting of these details, Embrilar.
Thank you, Sandir. Thank you, my friend.
John says, well, if it's not here, it's got to be in the other place, right? The dean's office?
Yeah, let's make our way over there.
We've got to look. We got to keep looking.
We do. Yeah. All right. Fine, John. We'll find it.
Where is the kitchen?
In
Would
relation
it be,
to everything?
Yeah. Would it be perhaps on the way to the dean's office?
Owen?
Try to contain your
wondering.
excitement, my dear.
It's like down the opposite end of the hallway.
Okay, that's okay. Let's just go to the dean's office.
Okay.
All right.
So you, Mike is plunging.
Mine is-
plunging,
mine is-
Declan.
Plunge as well. Oh dear.
So
Mine
you
as
guys,
well.
Oh, and his as well.
Mine, as usual, is perfect.
So you guys head to the dean's office. There are 2 deans at Woadhall Academy of Arcane Arts. The current deans are Arthi Mifflin, who is a Sylvani, and Nima Fleet, a Johnny. Now, all of you know that Nima Fleet is the eldest daughter of the Johnny Highhouse Fleet. And she is a hard ass. Arthi Mifflin is a little younger than Nima is, and he's a more nurturing type of dean. Nima is much more demanding of the student body.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, kind of that situation.
Nima is the only person that scares Owen.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know. So you guys head to the dean's office. It is miraculously locked.
I have a lock.
Aloha
older Owen
Oh,
has
wrong.
like a lock picking kit. But can I say that I have like a basic, very small
Yeah,
one that
I'll
it's
give you that.
all started
Like a
with?
hairpin.
I'll give you that. Go for it.
So what? Criminal? Would I roll criminal for that?
Yes, let's have you roll criminal.
Oh man,
Oh.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
That was a 0. Come on, Sandir. Thank you.
Aw.
Yes.
Good job, Sandir.
It's a 6.
It's a 6?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You pick it like you're in, like it's in a dream in your sleep. You go bing and it goes and everyone is like, ooh.
I knew you could do it.
And except for Lilaria, who's like, oh no. No. If we get caught, we are so gagged. And this is the first time she's sworn in front of you.
Oh, Lilaria,
Did you hear that?
it'll be.
Did.
Think of the bigger picture. If we don't find this, someone could get hurt. Of course, the deans may at first object, but in the grand scheme, they will appreciate our initiative, and they will appreciate our resolve.
I just hope we find it before anybody else does. So you head into the dean's office. It is a rectangular room lined with bookshelves, very academic looking. There's a large, thick glass pane window, very gothic, like the front doors. In the middle of the room, splitting the distance, Arthi Mifflin's section, there's a lot of potted plants. It's stereotype, but there's a lot of potted plants. There's a trophy case on Nima Fleet's side of the room. Their desks face each other. Everything is pretty neat and tidy in here. But roll me a notice, people.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, improved. I'm at a 0.
-1.
4.
Sandir's getting worse. 4. Owen, you see that everything appears to be neat and tidy in here at first.
But wait,
There are scratches on the glass window,
more scratches.
so it's been here. And as you go to the window to investigate the scratches further, you see that something is on the floor behind Nima's desk. So you head over there, presumably to investigate it. All of the drawers have been taken out and overturned and dumped all over the floor,
Oh no.
except for one.
Is it locked? It's locked.
And it's covered in scratches.
Oh my gosh.
Lilaria's like, what the heck is going on?
It's probably a key. Like that I was trying to get in there. That's probably a key or something that can
Oh
like
my
reverse the
gosh.
lockdown so I can try to get out.
Oh my
Well, let's
gosh.
get the key and we'll bait it.
And John Mortimer
Keen
is like
observation.
freaking out at this point. He's like, we are like 5 steps behind this thing, you guys. We have to find it.
Well, on the plus side, that was a really good potion, John. Good job, man.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't
Yes.
a potion. It wasn't a potion.
What was
It
it?
wasn't a potion.
It wasn't a potion.
What was
What
it?
was it?
I don't know.
What would you grab to put into it? If it was designed to make it more, what'd you grab?
You're gonna have to roll to make him talk, man.
All right, I'm gonna roll an insight.
Intimidate. Ooh.
That's a 6 insight.
Oh.
Nice.
John, come on, man. I'm here helping you. I can't help you if you're not telling me everything.
There's the warden.
I stole it, okay?
Where'd you steal it from?
The big lab.
Okay, what exactly did you steal?
It wasn't labeled, but I heard someone talking about it
Okay.
about a month ago, and I thought this was gonna be my big shot, you know?
Okay. I understand.
I thought this was gonna be my chance, Embrilar.
Hey, I get it. I get it. You know, prove everyone wrong. People look down on you because you're a human. I get that. I'm a half gene. I get people look down on me all the time. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, but you can do magic.
Yeah, I understand. You wanted to prove everyone wrong. I understand that. I respect that. Okay. But things went
I
wrong.
just thought if I could do magic, maybe I would be worth something, you know?
Yeah. It's
So
okay.
I thought I'd test it.
And hey, smish happens.
This is pretty deep schmish.
Yeah, it is. But we're gonna find it. That's why we're here helping you. We got all of us here are trying to help. So, what did they call it when they described it? What was it? What did they give it a name? Did they describe what it was supposed to do?
I heard one of the professors talking about it.
Okay.
He said something about it being raw.
I knew it. Said future me only. Raw. What does that mean? Raw.
I don't
Like,
know. That's why I
raw
thought I'd
magic?
I'd
That
test
doesn't
it.
even-
I
Oh
just-
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Would we know what that is?
I mean, I
Well-
think we've heard of it, right? Like, but we've never.
Yeah.
It's definitely a concept the adults have said. It's not like a common discussion point.
Would it be
Yeah.
brought up in class?
Theoretically, yeah. So
Yeah.
somebody at some point in class was like, "What about raw magic?" Because everyone knows that magic in the city is filtered. That's a fact.
Yeah. So the opposite would be naturally be raw.
Yeah. So someone's like, "What about raw magic?" And the teachers are like, "Raw magic doesn't exist in Amenheim or in Amengrad because it's all filtered."
Okay. All right. Cool. Go back in.
Okay.
Raw magic doesn't exist in Amenheim. It's all filtered.
Yeah. Raw magic. That's supposed to not be a thing.
I don't know. I just know what I heard, and
Okay.
they said it was raw, and they said that it would be really powerful, and that they shouldn't even have it in the lab.
Okay. Maybe should one of us go check and see the big lab?
Yes.
Check to see like maybe exactly what it was, because then we can know.
Wait, I want to know what's in that drawer. I have to know what's in that drawer. I
It's
have
not
to try
important.
The thing wanted something in that drawer. I think that's important. I think we should have
Or maybe it was just
with
throwing a
us.
temper tantrum and it couldn't figure out how to.
All the other drawers are unturned, and I just disregard everything that we're talking about.
You just
And
roll
then
for it
I'm
anyway.
rolling.
Just move that dice out
I'm
the way.
rolling to see if I can get into that drawer. And it's it's a 1. It's a 1
It's a 1 for what?
for
For lockpicking?
For the yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is not just a lock. Okay, this has some legit spells
7 magical
on it.
seals.
Yeah, it's got some seals on it. Like it's very. You're in the
They're all
dean's
going,
office.
"Rrr,
You know what I mean? Yeah. There's like 6 of
Fine,
them.
fine.
They're all wearing hats.
Yes.
So yeah, there's no way you're getting in there.
Well, I
Wait
did
a
that.
second. Is there more of this raw magic, perhaps, in the big lab?
Probably.
And
What of it?
John's like, I didn't see any more.
Oh, okay, thank God.
It shouldn't even be in there, they said. There was just this little bit, and they had it in the cabinet for safekeeping, and
But that's a
I
good
took
point.
it.
Maybe it returns back there. Maybe if that's where it knows where it got it, maybe it goes back to the big lab to make itself even bigger and stronger to go through the front door.
A genius-level raccoon? I wouldn't put it past it.
They've got thumbs.
They've got thumbs!
Have you seen a raccoon? They've got
The little
thumbs.
thumbs, yeah.
They walk on their hind legs sometimes.
Is there
They
any
got big furry
trail?
bellies.
Is there any trail in here where we might have seen where it would have run off?
Roll me a notice.
5.
0.
Minus
-2.
2.
Yeah, I saw the -2.
I stole like hear what was happening to you.
I like in the chat. It's hashtag raccoon. Hashtag they got thumbs.
Thumbs, man.
Raccoon. Oh, that's funny.
So, okay. So, Owen, what did you have? Like a 4?
5, I believe.
5. Okay. There's another set of vents in this room.
Another set.
It's a second set of vents. And if Sandir rolls well and remembers what was on the
I
map,
was going to say, would that be insight or would it be the nadir again?
give me the nadir again.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's use
So-
it. We got it.
You point out these
I
vents.
point out the vents. As, hey, do that thing. Do that
Like an
thing.
acid
do
flash.
that
like,
thing.
Like
Do
a
the creepy
flashback.
thing.
Yeah, he goes to his mind palace and.
I am the nadir. And that would be a 6 for me.
Hell yeah! Brr, 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 brr.
Sandir Chundhali!
Sandir Chundhali.
So you like whack Sandir and you're like, hey, do that thing again. Look, there's other vents. And he goes, and you remember on the map, there's a second set of vents. And this set of vents ran from the dean's office to the classrooms on the first floor. And also to the library again.
Classrooms or library?
Oh, man. And would my roll give me any idea about where it might be headed?
I think with your nadir powers, you hypothesized that it probably didn't go back to the library.
Okay.
It got what it wanted there.
Follow me, everyone! And I just
Ha-ha!
take off running down the hallway.
So you guys head down the hallway to the first floor classrooms. There's a corridor with about 6 classrooms on either side. The doors are all shut. Lights are all off. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
We need to
Lilaria,
search
are you
these
okay?
rooms.
I'm okay. I hope we get to dance tonight. You know.
Oh.
Oh.
Even if we're not in, even if we're not in the Promenade Hall, we'll dance.
Really?
Yeah, we could have Sandir hum a tune or something. We'll dance out here.
And I'll vomit while that's happening.
I will rise to the occasion.
I just
Thank
start
you, my
trying the
friends.
doors.
You're
I start
welcome.
trying
You
the
start
doors.
trying. You and John go down the
Yeah.
start trying. Are you guys gonna split up, or are you gonna try to like?
Let's.
Because it's 2. How many classrooms did it cross over? 2? It's 2, you said?
There's 6 on either side of the hall, running down
Okay.
the hall.
Okay.
Well, we can at least try the doors, and then if anyone finds anything, just give a shout, and we'll all.
Reenact an episode of Scooby-Doo right now and like.
So you guys are kind of splitting up.
Yeah, like trying the doors.
Who's
and
going with who?
Lalaria's with me.
I go with
Because this is
Sandir.
the
course.
teen movie part of this movie. Who's going with who?
Me,
I go
Lilaria
with
and John are
Sandir.
probably gonna come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, and Sandir and I go together.
Okay.
This
It's like-
hallway is
and then-
frightfully dark, my dear. Don't you agree?
And then what we
It's
split up,
very
I'm
dark.
like,
It's very dark, Sandir.
Owen,
Yes.
Owen,
Almost as
what-
dark
this
as
is
your
like,
heart.
Owen, this is your chance, right? You finally got Sandir by himself. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to spill that. That was supposed to be a secret.
Don't worry about it, MB.
You know, nobody can keep a secret from Sandir Chundhali, my
Of
friend.
course not. I understand.
Well, enjoy the surprise.
Yes, of course, of course.
And then and we turn around and I just get back and like,
So
And then after he winks at me, I say, I'm going to kill you later.
And that's when I
Kill
know
you
it must
later.
be a big deal.
so you guys you start trying the doors. The second door you try is unlocked.
Okay.
So do you head in there to investigate?
of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm avoiding Sandir's
I'm just so frightened.
eyes.
It's such a dark room.
It's very dark. It's very dark. Do you see anything? Do you smell anything? Should roll a
believe
notice.
so.
to see
Yeah,
if there's
roll some
anything.
notices.
That's 0 for me.
That is a 3. 3, I'm a little distracted.
The room is
who wouldn't be?
is a little. The room is not really tidy, but there doesn't appear to be any sign of like struggle. There's
Scratching.
no scratching. There's no animal musk on the
Yeah.
wind or anything
All
like
right.
that.
Immediately leave. Come on, Sandir.
Yes, of course. Here
Nothing
I
in
go.
this room is what I
Okay.
say.
You guys head down the hall.
Yeah, we head to we're doing the same thing. We're gonna check in the other room.
Okay, so you head into one of the rooms. Go ahead and roll me a notice. Lilaria is not helping.
I have a thought. I wish Owen was here. -2.
Here, I'll roll
come
John
on.
just to see. John will help, but Lilaria is not helping.
She's too busy staring at me. Duh.
Duh.
Okay, that's a -1. So yeah, you're not seeing anything, but John is freaking out at this point. He's like barely able to focus. He's so
John, it's gonna be
Nervous.
all right, man. It's gonna be okay.
if someone else catches it or if it gets out and they find out it was me, I'm dead, Embrilar.
You're not dead.
Embrilar. They will
Sandir and
kill
I
me.
They will
poke our
not
heads
kill
in.
you.
Who's dying? Does someone need saving?
Not yet, my friend.
Ah, perfect.
Anything in here?
Oh, did you enjoy your surprise?
Oh, well, it turns out there wasn't time.
Oh, Joe, come on. Joe, you just gotta remember what we talked about.
Yes, of course.
Poke, get through those.
Remember what we talked about? I'm whispering. Remember what we talked about? As I'm whispering, get through those defenses.
Yes, of course.
I can hear everything you're saying. I can hear everything
All
you're
right,
saying.
and then we check the other room.
So you check another room. Roll me a notice.
Oh, wait, or do we go back into separate rooms again?
Separate rooms, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. so-
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 3.
So many potential secrets here in this room. So many surprises.
Do you see anything? Do you see anything around?
Are you not helping? Is that what's happening?
I rolled terribly. I got
Oh.
a -3.
What did you
I
get?
see your
3.
A 3.
I see your wonderful dress this evening.
Stop.
Matches your hair perfectly, of course.
Yes, I know. You told me that 3 times
Oh.
just last, like, 30 minutes ago.
I'm sorry. I lose all sense of time whenever I'm with you.
As you're searching this room, you don't see anything in this room either. This room is much more tidy than that room. It's a mundane sciences room. It's nothing
I was
nothing
probably
spectacular.
expecting it to take some time to search a room, right? If we're thorough,
And then I leave.
careful.
Oh, batteries on the GoPro, I think, just died.
A timer suddenly goes off. Oh, God.
Embrilar, while they're flirting, go ahead and roll
Yep.
me a notice in your room.
Okay. That's a 0.
Okay.
Oh, he's
What?
a killer.
Yeah. Easy, I kill ya. 0.
Okay.
So what I am gonna do
Yeah.
is I'm like, actually, hold on. John, could you go out for a second? There's a specific thing that Johnnies can do that humans, if it doesn't work if a human sees it. Can you go outside 2 seconds? We're going to try something different in this room.
Okay. So he like heads out into the hall and he's like looking around.
And then I immediately, I take Lilaria's hand and I kiss her hand.
She's like, oh,
It was like, I'm so sorry this night isn't turning out how you wanted it to turn out.
Oh, I'm just glad we came to the promenade together. That's all I wanted.
Wouldn't have it any other way, my dear. All right, so let's get back out there, say it didn't work, and
Are you sure we can just stay here a minute?
anything you want. And then kiss her.
Yes! Smooching.
Smooching.
They're smooching.
In the middle of the kiss, I come in and say, "Did you find anything in here?"
Lilaria is like really flustered. And
Oh.
God.
More studying, I see.
It's like,
You were supposed to be looking for this raccoon.
and we looked and determined that there was
Can I
no
roll?
raccoon
I'm gonna
in
roll
here.
a notice and see
Yeah.
if I notice anything in this room. That is a 6. It's a 6.
Oh, there was some 6 in this room. Hey!
So, you notice that this room definitely has like some scratches on some of the tabletops. The windows along the wall have been scratched at.
I walk over and I point out each thing. Oh, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Embrilar.
Oh, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Lilaria's like, we didn't do that.
Oh, no.
That wasn't us.
Yeah. No, you would never.
No.
You would never defaced school property.
Oh,
No, of course
Of
not.
course not. Wink, wink.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
She gets really serious.
This is a school.
She's actually very, very particular about the school. She has
Wait, does that mean it was the raccoon?
Yes.
Well, where is it now?
Is there?
Yes.
So there's only
the-
some
that's
scratches.
the-
There's
that-
only some
okay.
scratches on the table and on the windows. You said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's nothing else in the room that.
Wow.
What was that? Was that 4?
John bursts back into the room and he's like, there is somebody coming down the hallway right now. We all have to hide immediately.
Did you see it?
There's somebody
Here,
with a lantern.
there's a closet
It's
just
probably
this
a
way.
chaperone.
Okay, all right. Everyone, hide.
John like dives under the teacher's desk. Where do
I feel like you
where do
just
grab
grabbed me.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I will take care of you.
Is there
There we
like
go.
a
Like,
cubby, like a locker?
There aren't any lockers. There's like a wardrobe looking thing at the back of the room.
Done. I'm gonna Narnia up in there.
Do you hide there alone or do you
No,
grab
with a Lilaria.
Okay. Just
there-
checking.
Oh yeah.
And then you guys hide where in the room? Sandir.
I imagine there's some sort of like supply closet.
Oh yeah, it's very narrow.
Yeah, well, it's not
Very
that it's
Maybe-
small, it's that I'm Sandir.
So like you fit in it, but only if you're holding her in your arms
Yeah.
like an infant.
You know, I'm sorry we couldn't dance more this evening.
Well,
But
you're such a good dancer. You just outshine me so much.
Oh, darling, that's not true. You are the crown jewel of the tiara of this evening.
Is anybody listening to see if
and
anyone's
then
coming?
and then I shush him. I'm like, wait, shh, 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 shh.
Everybody roll a notice. This game is called Notice.
Notice. 4.
1.
All
I'm
I
in
can
the
notice-
positives.
All I can notice are your beautiful eyes, Owen.
Okay, well then notice them silently.
Yes.
So Owen and John can both hear it. There are footsteps coming down the hallway, and there's a light flickering in the hall outside. Somebody is patrolling the hallways to make sure students aren't necking and doing all kinds of whatnot during the promenade. The light stops in the hallway outside this classroom. So everybody roll me a stealth, please, to stay hidden.
4.
-1.
So we'll take that -1 off your score.
Okay,
So
3.
together you have a 3.
3.
Wow.
Fresh.
This place is
So
pretty
you guys-
secretive too.
You guys managed to stay hidden. The footsteps start up again and continue down the hallway to the dead end, and then they double back. And what do I got, guys?
0.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's enough. And then the footsteps continue on. and you guys are safe for now.
I think it's safe. You can put me down now.
Oh, but you won't fit in this closet.
No, outside the closet.
Oh, you want to leave the closet?
Let's leave the closet.
Oh, very well. As you wish, as always. I open the door and set her down.
Sandir's all about consent.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the most important thing.
I gather myself.
Me and Lilaria step out, and I'm fixing, and she's like doing her hair.
Yeah, she's fixing her little breeze that's blowing her hair still.
Gotta restart it.
And John comes out from behind the desk, and he's like, "Is everybody okay? Did you hear anything?"
Just some footsteps.
Yeah, just footsteps.
Okay.
They're gone now, so we can continue down this hallway. Keep looking for more.
Okay. All right. So you guys continue to search the
Yeah, I guess we'll
classrooms?
search the other classrooms to see if there's anything else.
Ditto.
Yep. Go ahead and roll me a notice.
Go to the next classroom. That is a 5.
1.
Hey, yes, my man.
Nice. Owen, you find in one of the classrooms that there is definitely like tufts of fur on a desk in one of the classrooms, and it has climbed back up into the vents.
Oh my. Well,
Lilaria's like, "Is this what they mean by wild goose chase?"
Raccoon is what we're chasing.
No, but the turn of phrase is a wild goose chase.
Oh!
No,
You're
kind of.
right.
But there's in a typical, but in a wild goose chase, there would be nothing, but there is something. We actually are chasing. We just can't
I
find
mean,
it.
is there? We just can't find it.
Perhaps
I'm on her
you
side
could
right
suck
now.
it out of the air vents at this point if it hasn't gotten too far away
Yeah,
from
we
us.
didn't try that yet.
Yeah, we can try it.
Yeah.
Now just remember, believe in yourself and try with all your might.
Okay, all right, I'll try.
It's good
I go,
advice.
I go.
Sandir. Thank you.
You've got
you,
this,
Owen.
dear.
And then give her a kiss on the cheek.
She's like, she, there's a Johnny thing that happens. They have, it's not common, but they have like a defense mechanism that makes them camouflage.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like how octopuses can like disappear
Yeah.
on the ocean floor.
That's dope.
So she doesn't camouflage all the way, but she like changes to a sunset really quick.
Oh, you guys made me.
And then
Sunset.
and then it goes away as she like focuses on the task at hand.
Pretty
Yeah. So Lilaria focuses, and then she like pulls stuff out of the air, and then the air in this whole room begins to like cyclone, focusing on a point on the vents, and she pulls like an Olympic tug of war person.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, athlete, and
That's the
like
word.
pulls it out, pulls on the vents, and like dust and sticks and leaves and bits of fur and like some pencils and like stuff comes out of the vents. Like she's pulling everything out of the vents.
Oh, stand clear, my dear.
And
I do. I hide behind you.
the last thing that drops out of the vents is somebody's corsage.
A corsage.
That's not good.
Was someone crawling in the vents?
Or even worse, the raccoon took someone into the vents.
No. This cannot be.
That's a little weird.
Don't the vents connect to the event hall?
Immediately I run off as fast as I can.
I smell danger.
I'm
yeah,
rolling
we're
athletics
following.
for this too.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a 4 on my athletics check for my.
Oh yeah,
for
you
running.
like vault over the desk out into the hallway and like start running. John is right after you,
Careful of the teacher.
and oh yeah, and
Oh, did he hear that
Lilaria
noise?
like comes after you guys. Get everybody roll a stealth if you're all running.
There are people to save. I'm not trying to hide.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very Sandir.
I'm trying to hide, but I rolled a 1. I
I'm
rolled a 1.
I'm gonna roll in
probably left
athletics
you in
just
the
to
dust
like.
Yeah.
anyway, so-
Well, no, I'm gonna keep up with her.
With a
Or
lie.
well, hold on. Yeah, no.
Too bad.
I know.
The moment is too important.
I know.
Okay, so what did you roll? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was like, I want to see if I can roll someone. Like, I had an idea for something that I wanted to do, but it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you do?
1.
Okay. You guys all start running down the hallway. You're heading towards the event hall. Owen, you trip and like eat it on the floor.
Oh,
And Lilaria stops to like come help you. Like,
thanks.
yeah.
Thanks, that's nice.
Did you notice, Sandir?
I don't think I did.
Oh,
I've like
he's
almost
done-
killed
he's-
all of them at this point.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. And I'm embarrassed, but I'm trying not to show it. So I like stand up. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
It's
I'm
cool,
fine,
guys.
I'm
It's
fine,
cool.
whatever.
All right, let's,
I like pull out my fan and cover my face a little bit.
yeah.
Oh no.
So you guys head to the event hall, and what do you do when you get there, Sandir? Because you get there first.
I just burst open the doors, and so at this point, at some point in the investigation, I got tired of the decorum, so my sleeves are detachable. So I took them off.
Of course.
And I
Gotta let
step
the
into the
arms
hall,
breathe.
and it's at the exact moment that the orchestra is chiming up with this really epic march. Dun 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 dun.
I feel like there's a light behind you
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Maybe some steam somehow.
Yeah, there's an
Yes.
Afridi who's like
Yes.
casting some sort of trick. I'm like,
So you bound into the hall and
don't
start to
worry,
close.
I'm here.
The music is very loud, and there's a lot of people dancing and talking, and no one notices you.
Okay, so then I think almost immediately I would try and find I'm trying to find the creature in this room.
Yeah,
Okay.
the vent.
Would the nadir be appropriate there too?
Versus what?
Insight, I guess, or notice would be the alternative.
I have a high notice, but you left me behind.
Yeah, you fail.
It kills me.
You can use the nadir.
Okay, so I stand here. Fear not, I've arrived, and then all of a
The
sudden,
adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my eyes immediately just.
Several girls
Black
notice, and they're
out.
like, "Oh,
His arms. So that's going to be a 4.
Okay. You can see exactly which vent it came in through on the ceiling. Oh no. And you can see that it has descended, and it's somewhere in this room.
Oh no.
It's in the room. You know it's here.
Okay.
Oh no.
The hunter and his prey.
Immediately, I step out and look down the hallway to see if I can see the others approaching.
And they're coming right up to the door as you do this.
Yeah.
And John stops at the door.
It's inside the event hall.
Mish, you have to find it, and don't let anybody see you.
Too late for that.
And the girls are like,
Yes.
I'm actually I'm leaning
He's,
out
like,
of the door,
waving,
but my other
yeah.
hand is like, stop.
Stop it,
go.
stop it.
They're like pulling you
I'm busy,
in."
ladies.
Lilaria is like, but the dance. If it's in there, it's gonna ruin everyone's promenade.
We'll find it. I promise.
How are we gonna find it in there?
By
You have me and Sandir, I guess, too.
By looking.
Yes, of course I'm here.
Yeah.
And so we need to act normal, except for you.
And investigate.
Just
We'll
do
roll it-
whatever
we'll-
you
I always
usually
act
do.
normal.
Okay.
Look around. Is there any areas that could be hiding? That, I don't know, like the corners of the wall. So check the walls first.
Scratches.
Yeah. We'll
tufts.
split up and we'll go and check the
Yeah,
walls.
we go
What are you
around.
rolling? Notices, investigates? What you doing?
Notice.
Investigate.
Okay, great. Go for it.
That is a 6.
A 6. Sandir.
So I got a -3. I'm trying to look for this thing, but I keep trying to find Owin on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
I think you feel bad because you left me, and you're trying to get back in my good graces. Because I walked in and I was like,
Oh no.
Someone's in the face.
no words, just looks,
I have an extra reputation
Would
point.
it
I
be-
might as well.
Would it be the human house?
Oh, the human house,
Bummer.
The what?
not the
Instead of
dog
the
house.
doghouse.
He's in the human house.
I'm in the human house now.
Yeah. He's in the jailhouse now. Yes. So that is as a 4 for investigate.
4 for investigate,
6.
6 for notice, and you had a -3 because you're
just-
busy trying to find
I'm busy
Owen.
pining.
He's sighing and stuff. It's just dreadful for you right now.
Oh, focus.
So, Owen, what you notice right away is that there's a lot of weird stuff going on in this room. There are people talking in clumps like they do, like teenagers do, but they're all kind of the groups are kind of looking at each other instead of it feels like there's something going on. It feels like you missed something maybe. You do notice that there is a guy loitering near the punch bowl who looks really shifty. And you notice that there are 3 girls in particular who have locked eyes on you and are marching all the way across the room to get you. Like full slow-mo Mean Girls style.
This is okay. That's awesome.
Embrilar,
Yes.
you are investigating the room and you had like a 4, right? Conrad Clean Paws.
I have
The
no
chat
idea.
has just named the raccoon.
I turned over to look at the chat and I was like, I have no idea what's happening.
They're doing
The-
I
this
just
in
see
an
Mumbles,
effort-
Mr. Pawsby.
They said the chat said that if they name the raccoon, we can't kill it.
Oh.
So they've named it Conrad Clean Paws.
Clean paws, clean hearts.
Conrad Algernon Clean Paws. Okay, that's a really, really good name, you guys. So Embrilar, you rolled like a 4 on investigate.
Yeah.
You also noticed the shifty guy near the punch bowl, and you notice that there are people that are missing from the orchestra. Like they're just not there anymore. It's not as full of a band as it was.
Yeah.
Do
the band members look nervous or?
No, looks like they haven't noticed.
Oh, okay.
And you can see the vent where it came in, and you can
Yeah.
see that it descended on one of the like fabric hangings that is
Yeah.
hanging from the ceiling. There's like a rip in it where it slid down all you
James
know,
Bond type.
Yeah, all Errol Flynn style.
Yeah.
But it's somewhere in the room.
All right, so I'm gonna go talk to this shifty guy.
Okay. You head over to the punch bowl, and the shifty guy.
Is a literal shifty guy. He's a raccoon.
No, he's a
Wearing a trench coat.
Silvani.
It is. It's a raccoon in a trench coat.
He's a Silvani. Or no, he's a Johnny. I'm sorry, he's a Johnny, and you know him, but you can't remember his name. He's not very popular. He's kind of like one of those loner type guys.
Yeah.
Like he and Owin should probably be friends, but they're not.
We sit at the same lunch table, but we don't
never
really
talk. Yeah, never talk. He's kind of like just shifting his weight and kind of looking around, and he keeps glancing at the buffet table.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, everything's fine. You having fun?
Yeah, man. Fun night. What about you?
Good, great. Oh yeah, it's fun.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. It's
Oh,
it's
come on.
nothing.
Oh, come on.
No, man, I don't know you. You don't know me.
Do I know his
fun.
name?
You like can't remember it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Have we met?
We've got mundane sciences together.
Oh. Well, Embrilar do.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
He's like super like not focused on you at all right
What's
now.
your name, man?
Kev.
Kev.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Kev. Sorry, this is the first time we've been chatting.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever.
So, do you have a date tonight?
No.
Oh. Date's not important. You're here to have fun. Have you talked to
Yeah.
me? Yeah, here with a group of friends.
Not really.
No. Yeah. So, why is everyone acting all weird?
Oh, stupid drama stuff, you know.
Oh, well, someone said something wrong about the other person's dress.
Yeah, somebody took somebody else's date, whatever.
Oh, as usual.
Yeah.
Is there anything else weird been happening? I was kind of like stepping outside helping a teacher with something. Did I miss anything? Anything acting weird? The band looks smaller. People on break or anything?
Oh, I didn't notice. I don't know. They've just, they've been playing nonstop. It's a regular promenade.
I was gonna say, can I see if he's lying? And that would be a 1.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
He might just be really nervous.
Yeah. All right. Well. Is anything weird? Like, it seems like it's smaller. Do people leave?
I don't know.
Nobody's like allowed to like leave yet. So is anybody?
Yeah, no, they haven't started letting people out yet. No.
Well, have you seen anyone try to leave?
Not really.
No.
I mean, if I could, I would.
Yeah, I understand that. All right. Hey, what happened to that thing over there? And I point to where it like slid down.
Oh. I don't know.
Has that always been like that?
I don't know, man. I didn't notice.
Liar.
He is not lying.
Ah, shit.
He is just super distracted. He is not focused on what's going on. He really doesn't want to be here.
Oh, is he just nervous? Like, is he
I mean, he's shifty. He's nervous. Something's going on with him, but he's not lying.
Oh. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to be... I don't want to be too forward. I want to try to, like, make him feel more at ease to tell me something.
Yeah,
why
yeah.
he's nervous, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, hey, stop being so shy, because that, of course, fixes everything.
Yeah. What skills you got? that
I have
might
an
be useful?
insight. Oh, can I see an insight to see what would be the best thing to say?
Yeah, roll me an insight. Let's do it. Nailed
7.
it. 7.
Nice.
So you guys like sit there in quiet for a little bit, like, and he's kind of like idly tapping his foot to the music, even though he looks like he hates it. And you decide that your opening has come. This is your chance, and you're like, man, Promenade's the worst. And he's like, oh my gosh, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a lie.
Right? Like, everyone here is just pretending to be what they're not.
Yeah,
Everyone's
exactly.
here just like, there's so much pressure on to make this a good night, when we all know that half the people here either want to go a neck or they want to just not be here at all.
Exactly, man. It's so stupid. They shouldn't require us to be here. That's so dumb.
Like, if you wanted to come, that's one thing, but forcing people who have like I have a project coming up that I would much rather be focusing on. We have like what year is he? Oh, we have the same class here. So
Yeah. These are all seniors in this room.
we have fair coming up.
Yeah.
Like I have like
The
I have
expositions
forms-
tomorrow.
I
There's
have I have like applications to fill out.
yeah, seriously.
Oh man.
You yeah. I mean, you get it. I don't know why they don't.
Oh man.
You want to make it interesting?
How so? Got my interest.
He kind of like looks around, pulls like palms out of his pocket. Like there's a little vial he's got of something bright pink.
Oh, ooh, what is that?
I was thinking we could put it in the punch and see what happens.
Kev, are you suggesting we spike the punch at a Promenade senior ball?
I am suggesting we spike the punch at our Promenade Senior Ball for science.
For science. Okay. What does that do?
I don't even know. I took it from my dad's liquor cabinet.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh snap.
Right.
All right. Do it.
Yeah?
Come on.
Right. So he turns and he slides it to you.
And
The
then,
punch bowl is right behind you.
okay, and then can I fake it? And fake do it? Because I couldn't do that.
I mean, he's watching.
Oh, he is? All right, then yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You do it? So you,
pressure's on.
You flick the top
young.
open and you dump the little vial of hot pink stuff into the punch.
Yeah,
Nobody
do?
sees.
yeah.
And afterwards, he kind of gives you a little fist bump. And he's like, I have no idea what it is, but it was expensive. And it would piss him off if he knew I took it, so.
Dad's, right?
Right? Ugh.
Oh my gosh,
So,
man.
chat, tell us what it was we just spiked the punch with, if you don't mind. And what's it going to make people do when they drink it? There are multiple punch bowls, of course. This is not the only one, but this is one of them that has still quite a bit of punch in it. So there's a lot available.
So I'm
Owen.
gonna- okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I feel really bad. So what I want to do is I want to let's go sit down and watch people try to drink it and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then and I'm like, okay, hey, go find a seat. As he walks away, what I want to do is I want to because fire can heat alcohol out of it.
Okay.
So I want to see if I can burn the alcohol out of the punch.
You can. You're rolling Arcanica?
Well, fire magic.
Yeah, but you're applying it in a scientific way, so I'm going to have you roll Arcanica.
Arcanica, that's fair.
All right, let's have you do it.
And I'm gonna spin my. I have one more.
Yeah, you got a couple.
For science, for Warda.
What?
Oh.
Oh man.
So you try, and it sparks.
Oh no! I got one more. I got one more.
Right.
Okay.
For science,
And
Warda.
nice.
That's
What is
a,
it?
That's a 4.
That's a 4. So it sparks, it fizzes. You see the surface kind of boil a little bit, and little like wisps of green steam come off the top of it.
Yeah.
It might have worked. It might have boiled it off. It might not have.
Okay, that's fair.
'Cause that was a 4, so it
That
might have
was-
done it.
It was worth it. Worth a shot.
So he didn't light the punch bowl on fire, guys. He like boiled it from the outside, right?
Yeah.
That's what you were doing.
I was trying to boil the
burn
alcohol
it
out.
off.
Good point, though. Fire
But
and alcohol.
yes, thank you
does
for
mean
clarifying
explosion.
the science of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Owen, what are you doing?
Well, I see these vicious women coming towards me, and I
Yes.
just like play cool and like stand up a little taller and prepare myself for the oncoming onslaught.
Are you locking eyes with them, or are you pretending
No.
you haven't noticed?
I'm pretending I haven't noticed.
Okay.
I like turn to the side and like stand there,
Okay.
get my fan out.
Chat, please name the 3 ladies that are coming towards Owen right now. There is a Nayati, a Johnny, and an Afridi, and they look pissed. So who are they? What are their names?
So are
Sandir,
we,
what are you doing right now?
I am still trying to find this raccoon.
Can you roll for me again?
So that's a 0.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Did you happen to also at one point put these 3 women on a bench and carry them around?
I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Oh gosh.
Bethany Springwater.
So one is named Tammy Stacy Heather. It's a very good name.
Tammy, Stacy, Heather, and I really would like.
Bethany Springwater.
Bethany.
Beth Annie. Old Beth Annie Springwater.
And
That's our answer's like, I
here.
meant one and I hate all of you.
I hear she's from outside the city. You believe
okay,
it?
so the 3 ladies that are approaching, you know exactly who they are. The Nayati is Bethany Springwater. The Johnny is Lorelei, and the Afridi is Tammy Stacy Heather.
Yes.
They are all very overdressed, very overdone. Like they clearly spent at least 12 hours getting ready for this evening. They probably got dropped off in an extended limo coach, like by their parents. You know what I mean? Like they're those girls at the promenade.
Yeah.
And they stop within arm's reach of you and cross their arms. Owen?
And I wait a moment and go, oh, yeah?
Where have you been?
What are you, my mother? I've been around.
I know what's going to happen.
Where is Sandir?
He's here with me somewhere.
We know he's
getting-
with you, Owen. For now.
Oh, God.
For now, keep telling yourself that, ladies.
Well, we don't have to. It's clear you don't want him.
You don't know what I want, so I would suggest minding your own business. I have better things to do than stand here and talk to you, so you can leave or I can.
Oh, yeah? Better things to do? Like what?
Like anything, literally anything.
Is
I
that
can
why
do
you've been
anything.
gone for like an hour?
Sure. I've been gone for an hour.
We saw you leave, Owen, and we saw you leave with Sandir.
So what do you think we were doing then?
We're not supposed to leave the hall, Owen.
What are you gonna do? You gonna tell somebody? Go and tell somebody.
All we have to do is say the word.
Great. Will that make you happy? Will that make you feel better about yourselves and your miserable little lives?
If our lives were miserable, we'd be hanging out with you.
See, you're trying to insult me, but I don't care.
I told you she didn't care. I told you she didn't care. She doesn't care. I know she doesn't care.
But inside, I care a little.
Owen,
Oh.
Yes.
your days are numbered, Owen.
Got it.
The school year's
Numbered.
almost up,
It is.
and Sandir's gonna have to get married soon. So, you should watch your back.
Warning heeded, ladies.
Now, where is he? You're not even dancing with him. You might as well let us dance with him.
Look. And I Find him. He's over there. He's over there. Do you want... Go.
I see her point at me and immediately start to move in her direction.
And the girls immediately think it's because they're right there. So they like sweep in front of her and they like head towards you.
And I know exactly what's going to happen, so I still stand and, whip out my fan and I'm waiting for the inevitable outcome, which is...
Sandir walks up. The 3 women are in front of him. He gently sweeps them aside and comes up to Owen.
Excuse me, ladies.
My dear.
Oh, Sandir, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
And I've been looking for you too.
I know you have. So loyal. So loyal.
Yes, yes. And so in love.
Yes.
We use that word.
We,
Yes.
I love your... Have you seen Emby?
First of all, my delt is fantastic. I agree. Second of all,
What are you doing during this exchange
I guess I'm still sitting over with.
with Kev?
Yeah, I went over to Kev and I sat down and we're like, while all of that was happening, I sat down with Kev, we chatted, and then I'm gonna go find Lorelai, not Lorelai.
Oh, you don't even know her
Lilaria.
name.
No, because one of them was named Lorelai, so Lilaria. I'm gonna go find Lilaria.
There's a scream from the middle of the dance hall.
I rush.
Roll me notices. Investigate that shiz.
Oh, can it be an investigate instead of a notice?
Yeah.
That is.
I'm using them interchangeably. Sorry, guys.
That's a 1.
5.
2.
Oh my gosh. 5?
5.
It's Lilaria. She's in the crush of dancers. Everybody is dancing, and she is screaming. And then other people start screaming.
Lilaria, what's wrong?
So you guys rush
Yes,
into the crush
yeah.
of dancers. The music is still really loud. It's disorienting. The lights.
Lilaria,
are
what's wrong?
We must help.
Sandir.
She's been bit. Her arm is bleeding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I run
And
up.
she's freaking out. It was right here. It was right here. It just came out of nowhere and it got me. And I
immediately take her and I get her off the dance floor and I get her to sit down.
And
Where
other
did it
people
go?
are screaming, "What the heck was that? Oh my gosh! Did you see it? It had claws. What was it? Oh my gosh!" And the band is still playing, but the chaperones at like the far edges of the room start to take notice of something going on.
I take my jacket off and I use it to like wrap around her arm. They're like, and then I hold it down. And I'm like, "Are you okay?
I don't know. It hurts really bad. It burns, Embrilar. Like it burns.
You'll be okay. I promise. I won't let anything happen
But
to you."
that thing, he did something to it, and it's big, and it bit me. What if it's infected or something?
You'll be fine.
How
I
big?
guarantee.
Like a big dog.
Oh,
You won't turn.
Where
But
did
it's
it go?
so fast that nobody saw where it went. It's in here somewhere.
And we will find it. You will be fine. I promise. Here. Go, then is there a teacher nearby?
Yeah, there's a couple of. They're all sort of like hanging out
I
at the
flag
edges
one
of the room.
down and be like, she was just. It's like she. Like, can you take her to a first aid kit right away? She's been hurt.
Yes, of course. And it's a
Yeah.
Silvani woman, and she sweeps.
And then as I
Lilaria
kiss her
up
as she's going away, I kiss her hand one more time.
into her arms and
One last
takes her
time.
out to
What?
the
Don't
the
say
nurse's
that.
room.
Don't say
She like
that.
she looks over her shoulder at you.
And I'm like, "You'll be fine. I promise." And then
It's
I'm
like that moment in like Independence Day or whatever
like,
when like
"Stay safe. You'll be safe out of here."
so. Sorry, touch the mic. This keeps slipping. So people are starting to like freak out, and everyone's talking and like trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, Kev bit her.
Kev did not bite her.
Not Kev.
Can I notice like where the screams are popping up from? Like, is there a pattern where
The
like the
screaming has
animals
kind of like
moving?
settled.
Okay.
It like rippled through the crowd.
Uh-huh.
What was your notice?
I didn't roll.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I want to go up on stage
Okay.
and look,
That's a great idea.
but that is not good. It's a 4.
It's a 4. So you head towards the stage to get a better view, and the band is kind of like, "Oh, I beg your pardon."
Yeah.
And you get up there to kind of look over the scene, and you can see this shadow that's like darting. It's really fast, like bad fast. And it like darts from under one table to another table, and then under to another table, and like you can see like the fabric of people's dresses move in its wake, and like it's starting to freak out. Like it's running all over the place, trying to get out of this room.
I'm still in the crowd and I'm watching you like.
Yeah, and I try to be like, Sandir, over there, and I try to direct him to where it's going or where I think it might go. So if it
Do I see this as well?
Roll me a notice.
No.
Oh.
So presumably you're upset because she got bit, and you are looking around for signs of the creature, but you're not seeing
You're
it.
probably right next to me
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
So as soon as she points over, I'm like, come on, this way.
Yeah, and then I see it, and then because I have a plan as well. Yeah. So okay.
Tell
so
me your plan.
Yeah. If it's trying to freak out, maybe we can lure it to the back room, and if we open the door, maybe it'll try to run out, and then both of us, with our combined strength, which is equal, can stop it.
You always were such a jokester, MB. But I agree, we could take it together.
Agreed.
Easily.
They said, what Patreon goal level is it to get Justin some new dice? We've got all these dice over here. You want a different set, buddy?
No, it's not that. It's just my notice is just
There's
garbage.
he just doesn't have a notice.
I don't have it.
That's
When I
why
made my
I'm
character, I
here.
didn't think I would need it.
As a warden?
Well, when we were discussing we were like, oh, that's not gonna that's the
right.
I thought investigate would cover that.
Okay. All right. So so you and Sandir head towards where? Where are you going?
I'm directing them in the direction that it last went.
So what you end up doing is like directing them from the stage, and they're running back and forth across the hall through the dancers, and the band is taking their cues from you now.
Oh no.
So the music is faster and then slower, and then faster and then slower, and then half of them go to the next song because it looks like you told them to turn the page.
Chaos.
And the people dancing are still dancing and trying to like get it together, but like something like the atmosphere of the room has changed, and people are starting to freak out because something is weird about what's going on.
Well then, I want to go to the front door.
Okay.
We need to make ourselves a target.
Yes, I believe it can hear. It is smart. If we open the door and be like, we will let you out, come this way, it might follow it.
Not a bad idea. Let's try it!
Let us! So we go over to the door, we fling them open, and then we have our strikes and we tap them on the ground, like, it was like, if you want out, you're gonna have to come this way.
Oh, man.
And then we ready ourselves immediately.
Ready yourselves. There's the band keeps playing erratically while Owen is conducting.
Now I'm just doing it for fun.
Now you're doing it for fun because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And people are kind of like, oh yeah, that's like a good song. Like they're starting to come back around. And for a little bit, nothing happens. And then, roll me a notice.
Son of a gun. 1!
-1 for me.
Can I roll a notice to see if I see
Yes.
it as well?
With your eagle eyes.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's a 1.
Okay.
Wait, I'll reroll.
Okay, all right. Did you spend all your...
I did,
you
yeah.
did.
Oh god.
I'll reroll as well.
Okay, well I got a 3.
Okay, a 3.
I got a 2!
There
Yes!
you go,
Stepping up the
Sandir. There you
game.
go. So, Sandir and Owen, it'll take you longer to see it because of the angle that you're standing at. But Sandir, you see these eyes under a table,
Very
like
Cheshire Cat.
under the table as the tablecloth moves as people are dancing around it. These eyes flash kind of green and then yellow. And it's a big sucker under there, and it's crouched and it's looking at you guys.
You notice the biggest smile creep over my face.
Do you see it?
I do!
Ready yourself, my friend.
Does it look like it's moving?
It's looking at you.
Okay. Man, okay.
You've got its attention.
Yeah.
Okay, do I have...
Look over there.
Can we do I have an Ardeo key or any sort of like key on me that I would have a key to like lock to get into my house or anything like that, right?
Presumably.
Okay, I'm gonna like
You're
dangle
gonna
it out.
bluff that this
I'm
is
gonna
the
bluff.
key?
Yeah, I'm gonna bluff that it's the key and be like, were you trying to get into that locked cabinet in the office? This is the key to the front door.
Oh, God.
Give me.
I have falsehood.
Give me a falsehood.
Oh, that's a 3.
It's not moving.
Okay.
Man.
It got real smart, you guys.
You've got to go flush it out. But don't worry, I will be ready.
Okay.
So I need to focus
Yes.
and find the exact moment when this thing's going to charge past me and I can prevent it from speeding past.
Okay.
So I think the nadir is appropriate in
Yeah.
that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Could my art apply, the Chundhali School of Staves? Because I'm planning on
You're gonna bonk it.
yeah,
Yeah.
disabling it basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of like a pig grab, you're gonna like try to clock it with your staff.
Yeah, well, so the School of Staves is all about redirection.
Yeah,
So I can't stop its momentum, and instead I'm going to redirect it right into the ground.
Cute. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the nadir, and then +2 for my art.
$2 School of Staves, yep.
So that's going to be 8.
Oh, okay. So I will say that you are absolutely ready to get her done, but
Okay.
it's not moving yet.
Okay,
So
It's
I have to-
waiting.
yeah.
So you have to get it to move. So we
Yeah.
see it.
They're not happy with you.
Oh no!
The chat is not happy about you wanting to bonk
He hurt innocent people. He hurt Lilaria.
beautiful, pure Conrad Algernon clean paws.
His paws are not clean anymore.
So you got to get him to move, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to bluff again, but
Okay.
instead of using a different way. You've been pretty fast tonight, but I doubt you're fast enough to get past us.
People are kind of like listening. People near you guys are kind of like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like,
It's like, don't worry, it's just a
someone's
game.
like, what are you talking about?
They're like, that kid is really weird.
I
Just ignore
I
him.
hate that guy. Like, so weird. Why does Sandir hang out with him?
He wants to be like Sandir so bad.
It's so drastic.
I know, right? It's so
he's
obvious.
desperate.
I think I hear all that. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, well, your dresses look dumb.
I was like,
Yeah.
like, scurry away.
Okay, and then
yeah, roll for me.
what would that be?
Falsehood.
Falsehood again? Shit, not so bad. This thing is super smart.
Come on!
I'm like, fine, I'll come over and I'll get you, and then I'll just I walk over to it.
You walk over to the table where it is.
Yeah.
It recoils under the table into
Yeah.
the shadows,
Yeah. Is it still under the same table?
presumably.
Okay. Can I just do like a quick little like fireball underneath the table?
Roll me an Arcane.
Oh boy!
Just
Roll
a tiny
an
one. Just
Arcana.
a tiny,
There we
a
go.
tiny fireball. Tiny fireball. That's a 3.
You
Does-
toss this little like
Well, it-
softball-sized.
Yeah, I like to imagine it's just like I have my stave,
Mm-hmm.
my strike, and I kind of just go.
And it like poofs under the table, and like the cloths billow out, and it snarls at you,
Yeah.
avoiding the fireball, and then like darts under another table.
Come on!
Like it's backing up now.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay, I see that.
And
I'm gonna,
from across the room, one of the chaperones goes, "Hey, no magic in here."
sorry. And then so I go back over to that table. I'm gonna. So if this is like the room, and this Sandir's down here, and it was like right here, and then I moved over here. I'm gonna try to force it back out towards Sandir to where it has to.
So you're going around
Yeah.
to try to force it back out.
Yeah.
The chat's trying to help you guys out.
Talk to it.
Wait, what?
If it's smart, it can be reasoned with.
Oh.
It is a plea for reasoned discussion.
So you head around the table. Oh, and what are you doing? You still connecting the band?
I see all that happen,
People
and I
are like,
see it
"Woo,
dart.
yeah! I love this."
And I'm like, thank you, and then
Yeah.
leave the stage.
You like
and,
have a skill now.
I
in
see it
band
dart to the new table.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't seen. Has it seen me yet?
The raccoon?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't
Yeah.
seen you.
I'm gonna.
So you're stepping down from the stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly approach the table to
Ouch.
try. I'm gonna try
Ouch, Jordan, shut
to
up. Ouch.
tempt it out.
You're gonna
with,
tempt it with something?
What does it want? What does it want? I'm just gonna walk up to the table and like crouch down and be like, "What do you want?" I'm gonna ask it what it wants, if it can understand me.
Okay.
should
What
I-
have you got? What have you got?
I have the
skill-wise?
art of schmoozing.
Hey, I'm gonna say yeah. Let's give you that one. Let's do it.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes.
I'm terribly embarrassed.
Yeah. So just unplug the bottom.
There you go. You're good.
Here I go.
Please excuse Sandir for just a moment.
Even I have a bladder.
He's
It is a mighty bladder.
Okay, thanks.
Should we pause for him? So he doesn't miss
Yeah, let's
anything?
pause real quick. So bless you, chat, for naming this monstrosity and for cheering everybody on. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. How's it going? Can you hear everything? Do you like the story? Yes, Death Star dances. The bathroom light is still broken.
it is.
Very much so.
But Sandir's perfect eyesight will allow him to never miss a mark.
One of the tragedies of me being GM, while there's only beloved JJ on 1s and 2s, shout out to JJ, is we can't recap the chat. It's awkward that way. But I love all of you for being here. Glad you're enjoying this fond trip down memory lane for Owin and Embrilar and Sandir. The noble Conrad. You guys are hilarious, as usual. Love the stuff you're shouting out in the chat with the names and this disconnect. You guys are chaos. You're chaos tonight. No technical questions, no Warda wisdom questions. That's fine. As usual, if you do have questions about Warda or stuff that's going on, you can email us any time of the day or night at welcometowarda@gmail.com. Please take advantage of those beautiful links that are popping out in the chat from Jordan for the Patreon. Please consider joining the Patreon. The more of you that are there, the bigger the world gets, the faster we build the world, and the more cool stuff we can give you sooner rather than later. And also, the Dungeon Dome Kickstarter, please contribute if you haven't done so already. It's going to be completely awesome, and there's some fantastic stuff. If you like the weird stuff we're doing in Warda and you haven't checked out the Dungeon Dome yet, it's definitely up your alley. You will love it. And check out welcometowarda.com for more information. Yeah, JJ put a sweet old-timey filter on
Death
the
Star
videos.
Dances was wondering if it's going to stick around.
Just with the flashback.
The filter? I think just for the flashbacks for now. I think we're gonna stay with that for now, just for funsies. Good.
Ooh, I have a question for the chat.
Yeah.
If well, excluding us, if you had to pick famous actors or actresses to portray our characters in a movie/TV show,
That's a
Oh,
good
it's a great
question.
question.
yeah, if Warda was going to be made into a movie, who would be playing us?
If this was the big budget HBO series, who would be in it?
Yeah.
Tell us in the chat. Okay, we are so close. We're so close.
I know.
You found it. It's under the table. It's there.
Yes.
Sandir went potty and he's back. Embrilar is Fastbender.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
The Rock is Sandir. I said that before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's so good. That's beautiful casting. So what do you do, Owen? Ned Campbell.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Very nice.
So I approach the table and just like ask it what it wants. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want, thing? What do you want, little creature?
So you like kneel down and you flip
Yeah.
up the tablecloth. What do you want? It turns around. What are we rolling for you?
I rolled a 2.
You
It
rolled
was
a
the
2?
art of schmoozing.
On the art of schmoozing. It whirls around and it looks at you and its eyes catch the light and flash green and then yellow, and then they recede a little bit and turn that soft, dark liquid brown that raccoons have, and it kind of looks at you
Well, yes.
and it says, it kind of like its mouth is moving like it's trying to talk to you, but it's having a hard time getting the words out. But it's listening to you. It's looking at you, and it's there.
Okay.
Aziz Ansari is totally tipping.
Yeah.
That's absolutely accurate.
Oh my God! I want to get my own thing. Oh no!
Oh yeah, what's this? So it's looking at you, and its little mouth is moving.
Don't hurt anyone, and you'll be fine. You'll be safe. I'm encouraging it to calm down and to relax. We'll get you out of this place. Is that what you want?
And it like lowers itself to the ground, and its ears kind of soften. It's not quite so alert.
I extend my hand to see what it
Embrilar,
does.
what are you doing?
I see her doing that, and I'm very.
I'm already on my way.
Where are you?
I'm charging toward her to
I'm like,
rescue
Owen,
her.
be
from-
careful.
Rescue her perfect hand from this
no.
savage beast.
Roll for me, buddy.
Okay. Would
Yeah.
it be athletics to run over?
I think so.
That is a 2. Son of a
A
gun.
2.
Yeah.
You're running across the room like shoving people out
Yeah.
of the way.
These damn girls.
They just like minnows,
grabby
like minnows
hands.
just
God.
swarming you. And Embrilar, are you just standing there on the other side of the table?
No, I'm running. I see her like going over to talking to it and sticking her hand down there, and I'm like, I think I've only just saw just the hand, so I'm like, Owen, no! And I'm starting gonna run over to her as well.
What's it doing? Is it changing?
It's like it's still trying to talk, and it's like looking at you pleadingly, like it's trying to.
I stop them with a hand. I'm like, stop, stop, stop. By the time they run up to me.
Oh man. So my momentum is hard to stop.
Oh, no.
And I'm already doing back handsprings at this point, so I can do a leap into the sky and come down triumphantly.
Can
But I
you
hear
both
you.
roll me athletics?
Yeah. Oh god. Oh no.
That's pretty good.
I got a 1.
That's a 2.
Oh no.
You trip on someone's silk gown.
Yeah, that's for the best.
It's a beautiful trip. It's a beautiful trip, and you sail through the air like Baryshnikov. And Embrilar, you duck at the last second to avoid being completely collided with. But so that makes you on the ground, and then Sandir crashes into one of the chaperones on the wall, like along the wall.
Lucky chaperone.
Yep.
I feel like I don't want this creature to be hurt, so I try to give it my fan as to see what it'll do, and then I want to tempt him under my dress to maybe like sneak him out of the
What?
Sandir,
You came to this party with Sandir Chundhali, woman.
Not raccoon.
So you're offering the fan
Yeah,
under the table, and
as
you're
like a peace
gesturing for it
offering.
to come to you so that you can help it. Sandir, you have crashed not only into the chaperone, but both of you have collided with the punch
Oh
that got
man.
spiked.
And I just can't help it. A lot of it
You
gets
are
in my mouth.
you and this teacher are
sputtering.
bathed in it.
Okay.
Nice.
And chat, remind me what the punch does. I saw you guys brainstorming, but what did you decide? What does the punch do?
Oh god.
People have been splashed and they're screaming because their dresses are wet now. Oh, okay. So everybody gets splashed with it, and as you get to your feet, the
That
screaming
is-
turns into beautiful harmonized singing
That
that
is just the
drowns
best.
out the orchestra. The teacher is singing a high note, and she looks really surprised, and you are singing this wordless aria that speaks of the swell of the ancient ocean that was. Crashing cymbals and brass, and your rich baritone fills the hall, and all the girls are swooning, and everyone's freaking out because everyone who got hit with the punch is now singing uncontrollably.
Oh man.
Not just when they're conversing, like in the Buffy episode, but like actually everyone is just singing uncontrollably. Embrilar, you did not get splashed with it because
thank
you
God.
hit the ground, but the room is in chaos. The band stops playing. Everyone's like, "What is going on?"
Did Owen get splashed?
Owen did not get splashed with it. It's like just off to the side. Owen, what are you rolling to try to convince the raccoon to come with you?
The art of schmoozing again.
Yeah,
4.
4. The raccoon comes near you, comes closer to you, but then it like recoils because everything is there's all this noise happening, and
okay, it's okay.
it's confused. It's confused,
okay.
and it runs down to the end of the table, the far end away from you towards the front door, which is still standing open.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the hallway outside, in the shadows, is John Mortimer, and he's watching and trying to figure out what's going on and what's going to happen
no.
next. And It sees John Mortimer,
That's not good. That's probably not a good thing.
and it snarls.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And it runs out from under the table, plowing through people, knocking into their knees. People are falling and flying and screaming, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
what is that? It's a monster! What's happening?"
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Sandir!
I'm coming!
Yeah,
So,
Still singing.
he's
yeah.
still singing.
So I'm gonna roll athletics, I guess, to charge over there.
Yeah.
That is gonna be a 5.
Yep. So you get right back up onto your feet and you leap across the room,
Yeah.
racing after the raccoon, which is pretty big and pretty upset.
Can I also try to because you said we can control minimal objects. I just want to see if I can snap the door shut. where I
That's
am.
usually for fairies. That's
Okay.
their knack is mundane stuff
Okay,
like that. But you're in school, so you might be studying it. You can roll me an Arcana and see if you can do it.
Yeah, because I just to see if see what happens. That's a 1, so no.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
These dice are haunted.
You got
So-
an F on that test.
I did. I was too busy, writing letters to Lilaria.
The raccoon leaps out of the hall into the corridor outside, and John turns and runs towards the entry hall, towards the entrance. And the chaperones are freaking out. People are singing. The band is like, "I give up. We're going home." Do you guys go after him?
Yeah.
What are you
I'm
doing?
running after
What's the
him.
plan?
I'm running after him.
Running
Run
after
after
him. It's gonna try to. I can't let it hurt John. So.
Okay. Everybody
Yeah.
roll me athletics
I don't have that.
to chase
I'll
him.
carry you, my dear.
It's a -1.
And that's why I rolled a 0.
And I'm a
Oh,
5.
gosh. So
5.
you guys are you're sopping wet from the punch, and you're singing, and she's like, "Shut up! Stop singing! What are you
Carry
doing?"
you, my darling. Here we go.
And you're fumbling to try to get out of the hall. Embrilar, you leap over them or past them,
Yeah.
and you are running down the hall after them, and you get to the entry hall. You're gaining on the raccoon, which is gaining on John, and John hits the front doors, and he's slamming his hands against the front doors, trying to get away from it,
Yeah.
and it leaps at him. You get there in time. How are you going to stop it?
I shoved John out of the way. Or no, yeah. I want to shove John out of
You
the way.
shove John out of the way?
Yeah.
Take his place.
Yeah. Can you roll me a quick athletics?
You would do
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
That is a 1.
You go to shove John out of the way, and it collides with both of you. It knocks both of you to the floor. The wind is knocked out of you because it's
Yeah.
strong now.
Yeah.
And it is clawing at John and his
No.
clothes
Oh,
furiously,
no.
and John is screaming.
No.
All right. I'm gonna. Do I have my stave?
Yeah.
All right. I think with this qualify fire combat magic, I'm gonna. I don't know that it's nice yet. I don't know that.
You don't know that.
Yeah. So I would. It's hurting my acquaintance / friend who I understand. I'm gonna fireball and blow it off of him.
Go for it.
That's a 5.
Yeah. So you slap a firebolt out of the end of your staff.
Laying on the
And
ground, and I'm just.
You go, yeah, desperately, and it screams, and it is flung across the entry hall into a pillar, and it slaps into the pillar, and dust falls from the ceiling because
And I
the
immediately
impact.
check on John. Is he bleeding everywhere? I'm sure.
He's covered in scratches, and he's hysterical.
I'm like, I got you. You're fine. Come on, go over here, and I get him out of the way, and then I put him behind me.
Okay.
So, as we're running toward
Yep.
it, were you speaking to it?
Well,
You're
I
singing
was.
still.
Were you speaking to it?
I'm really confused. I'm trying to communicate, but it's really weird. And I'm like, I was trying to, but it seemed sentient. But why? What are you doing?
A reasoning being? Oh no!
Oh, it's so good. So you guys are running after it.
Sorry,
They're
Jordan.
so upset with you.
So Jordan is mad.
We make it into the room.
Yeah. Can you guys roll another athletics for me really quick?
That's going to be a 3.
Ooh, that is a -2.
Okay, so you're dragging
Pulling
her
you along
along.
behind me.
You skid into the entry hall, and you see the raccoon get up and like shake itself off. It's a little dizzy, and it kind of staggers a little. It's really cute when it staggers.
Of course.
And
it is.
it like gets its bearings, and it looks at you.
Like, stay back.
It's not, and I run up in front of your staff.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's not mean, it's too smart, it doesn't understand. And I like look at it and I'm like, shh, it's okay, and I try to calm it down. With
And
my
it's
art
like-
of schmoozing.
And I lower it to see if she's right, but I'm still ready just in case.
It's like it's baring its teeth, and it's like jaw is moving, like it's trying to talk again. What are you rolling? I'm sorry.
The art of schmoozing.
Yeah.
Schmoozing to see if it calming him down is working, and it's a 3.
It's a 3. It looks at you desperately, and it like looks at the door, and then it looks at you again, and it's like it's growling a little bit, but it's not like a mean growl. It's like
Trying to talk.
trying to talk. Yeah, it's trying to talk to you. Sandir, what are you doing?
I'm walking toward it slowly, and I'm flourishing my staff strike as I do, and I'm letting her take the lead on this, but I'm paying close attention to it, and I'm getting like you're doing a ranged attack. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm getting close enough to where I can leap in and try and jump in between the two of them if it gets violent.
Don't scare it, is what I say
Okay.
behind me.
Of course, my love.
And I notice it, look at the door. The door's locked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to unlock the door with my lockpick.
What are you doing?
Shh, I'm letting it out. It wants to be out.
John's like, no, don't. What are you
We
doing?
can't let it out. It could hurt more people.
but
My darling.
I don't know how to communicate. It wants to say something. I don't know how to communicate
Then
with it.
if it is truly not like dangerous, then we can help it. Letting it out there, it'll just gonna be even
I
more
wanna let
scared
it out.
and
I
more.
wanna let it out so bad.
It's gonna be even more scared.
My darling, the purity of your heart stuns me into silence on a daily basis. However, this thing, while it may deserve to go free, cannot be allowed to live unchecked.
Okay.
If it
I'm
was
confused
truly,
now.
if it was truly
sad.
infected with raw magic, who knows what it could do? It could infect other people, and then I'm like, it might have already infected Lilaria, but we have to. If it doesn't want to hurt anyone else, then we can at least help it. But it's not getting out of here. It seems to like you reason with it.
I'm trying to reason with it. Can I want it to come over to me? Can I gesture? Can I try to get it to come over?
What do you have for that?
Nothing. Will, the art of schmoozing, Arcanica, somehow.
Roll an Arcanica. Let's say you're trying to use some kind of like communication emphasis here with the creature. It's like handle animal.
It's 2.
It's not very
I
good.
have an idea.
It's still struggling, and it like kind of does this at its own head, like it's trying to just get through this.
Do aspects stack?
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, you can pretty much only stack like an aspect plus like one of your arts. That's pretty much the
Okay.
only thing that stacks.
Oh, so I could use my art as well as an aspect.
Yes.
Well, I am too pure for this world,
You are too pure for this world.
and I am also the bravest and most beautiful naiade in the world.
You are. Are you gonna have a Disney princess moment?
What I want to do is use my combat skills to leap on top of it and
my gosh.
restrain it and whisper calming nothings in its ear.
Like Steve Irwin?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this plan.
Let's have you roll for that.
Okay, so
Somehow.
would both Too Pure for This World and Bravest and Most Beautiful count?
What does it look like?
It would be potentially a +4 on top of my combat.
Well, okay, I see what you're saying. You can stack one of these and one of these. You can't go
gotcha.
boom.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
gotcha.
So pick one
Let's
of the
do
aspects.
Too Pure for This World
Yeah.
then.
If
because
you want to
I
do that, you
know-
could do Too Pure for This World and combat, and that would allow you to like restrain it while also trying to.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to do then. So, I am not giving any indication that this is going to happen, but at a moment's notice, I drop my staff and leap on top of it, like right past
Happens
your
in
shoulder.
slow motion.
Yeah. And I still manage to turn and wink at you as it's happening.
And your hair is completely out of your face as it happens, too.
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful
Trust
moment.
me. Okay. So I got a 6.
A 6. You do it.
Okay.
You leap through the air, your hair billowing in the breeze. You wink timely at Owin. You leap on top of it. It's the size of like a big dog at this point. And you wrap your arms around it, and it struggles, and then immediately goes still in your arms.
And I'm whispering, shh, shh. If you're going to live in this world, you must learn society rules, dear creature.
And you're holding it, and it's starting to calm down, and this faint sound comes out of its throat. Why? Why?
Well, because society rules this city, of course. Totally missing the point.
Totally missing the point. Yeah, you guys can all hear it at this point. Why? Why?
What did your friend do to this poor creature?
He obviously puts raw magic onto it, and now it has sentience and can talk. Well, it already had sentience, but now it's more intelligent.
Can it be tamed?
I don't know, maybe.
Should
I've
it be
never seen anything.
euthanized? I don't know what to do.
John is in the corner shaking. He's pale as
No, I said,
as
I'm
snow.
like, you deal with that, I'll deal with John.
And he's like, we have to get rid of it now. We have to get rid of it now. We have to get rid of it now. We have to get rid of it. Embrilar, we can't. We got to get rid of it.
Isn't there like a zoo we can give it to? A magical zoo? Maybe we should involve a teacher.
Well,
I don't usually say this.
here's the thing.
When she says that, and everyone just gets quiet immediately and just looks at her like,
I don't mean this as an offense, but that's the squarest thing I've ever heard you say.
You say
Sorry.
that, and then all of the lights in the entrance hall come on.
yeah.
And there are running footsteps from every direction, and all of the chaperones have converged with
Yeah.
strikes,
They won't understand.
and they're all ready and pissed.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Everyone,
What is going on here?
lower your strikes. You're going to piss it off.
Although I've got it perfectly under control.
What the hell is that? What is that? What the hell is going on out here?
We'll explain, but can you, is there, would I know if is there a place that we could take that? What would be the safest place we could take that to? Is there like a,
Dude, it can talk now.
Is there
There is nowhere it can go.
is there any way I can get out of this room?
With it in your arms?
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So I made a big deal earlier about how this thing couldn't even get through the front doors.
Yeah.
Can I fight my way through the front doors?
So hang on. Let's do a quick. We don't have the close-up cam, so I have to do it over here. But we're gonna do a quick alley art. This is the chandelier in the front hallway. These are the stairs. The dance hall is off that way. The dean's offices are that way. Blah 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 blah. Right? It all converges here into this. There's steps leading down, and then the front doors are here.
How
you
many-
guys are like, you're right here, Sandir, with the raccoon.
Okay.
And then Owin, you're here. Embrilar, you're here. And John Mortimer's here.
How many teachers are there?
Oh man.
Oh God, so many. All right. There's a lot of teachers.
Oh man.
And they're all really unhappy with you.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Sandir, what is going on?
At this point, I am attempting to find the one series of events that will allow us to orchestrate an escape. And so I need to roll the nadir for this, but I think it also applies to Too Pure for this world.
It's okay.
Okay. So that's 5.
So you're trying to do what again?
I'm trying to. So I'm using the nadir. I'm going. I'm.
You're trying to
I'm
find the
finding
one
the
way
deepest
that
point
this
of
is
this
gonna work.
situation to try and figure out a way that we can distract the chaperones long enough and open up the door so that I can escape out into the night and we can find something to do with this poor creature.
Okay, so in your moment of clarity, you see that not all of the chaperones are here. Some of them are still in the hall dealing with the chaos in there.
Okay.
You also can hear coming down the hall are footsteps, 2 sets. One of them belongs to Lilaria, and the other is the chaperone that took her to the first aid kit. And they are moving very quickly. So you know that they're about to come in and they're going to converge with the other teachers, presumably.
Distraction.
You know that the teachers that are immediately in front of you are not likely to attack. Well, I mean, you also know that you're students. They're not going to attack
And I
you.
am Sandir.
They might try to stun you or like catch you, but they're not gonna they're not gonna like come at you. This isn't gonna be a fight. So I think, Sandir, what you see is your stillness right now is going to be the best thing for you. That there isn't an opportunity right now, but there might be in 5 minutes.
Okay. So
I-
you all see that my eyes are wide black.
Yeah, so we all pick up on what you're trying to do.
Yeah. And I'm whispering over and over again, it's not time yet. It's not time yet.
Okay.
I lock eyes with you and like try to get you to and like nod to come over by me.
Where are you at?
I'm up here and you're
We're waiting on an explanation. Anybody?
Embrilar, come over here.
And
Can tell you.
I pick John up, and I whisper in his ear, "Trust me." I whisper, "Trust me," and I pull him over and I said, "This poor man has been attacked. We have restrained the responsible creature. We heard his cries. We came to assist. Can one of you please escort him to a near fire, a first aid kit to tend to his wounds?" And I kind of look at John, and I nudge him and I'm like, "Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Don't say anything."
He's trembling like a leaf, and he just like he looks like his life is flashing before his eyes because everybody's here.
This poor human has been drastically attacked. He has no understanding of what has occurred. Can someone, teacher, please, professor, take him.
Is the opportune moment coming? Can I feel it? Is it happening?
I don't know if you can feel it. That's not your special power.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a falsehood?
But I'm still
Yeah.
saying, it's not time yet.
Yeah, that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
They're kind of looking at you, and one of them is like, "Who is that? Is he? He's one of the servants. He's one of the servants. What happened here?" And one of them comes and like takes John, and he's like, just like a dead man, like he's walking to his to death row. He's just like he's so screwed.
I wish I wasn't so focused right now.
And the other teacher is like, "What happened here, Mr. Ardeo?
We were enjoying the.
Where did it come from?"
We don't know. We heard the cries from we heard this poor human's cries. We were enjoying the festivities of the promenade, and we heard his cries. Peeked outside and then heard his cries, and I ran out here to help with the help of the magnificent Sandir Chundhali.
Well, you're still. It's not time yet.
This automatic, like it's just automatic. It's like in
Why-
his brain.
My name cuts through.
Why is Sandir all wet? Says someone.
Did you not see the punch bowl in there? It fell on everyone.
And someone's like, "It did fall on everyone. It did fall on everyone." Someone in the back.
This really sucks. I hope that we can get a cure soon.
We need to figure this out.
And I guess
Owen,
my
what are you
attack
doing?
is just
I'm
my
waiting
fist.
for him to say it's the opportune moment. I'm just
Okay.
waiting silently.
So the teacher takes John sort of back up the corridor and like slowly trying to like get him to calm down, but he keeps looking back in terror at what's going on. And one of them is like, "Well, I think we all need to calm down. we need to take this thing into an empty classroom and figure out what's going on here. And at that moment, Lilaria and the chaperone come rushing into the front foyer, and Lilaria is weeping and still wrapped in your coat. And the chaperone says, "We have a problem here." And the person closest, the teacher closest to you, Nayati, says, "We have a bigger problem here." And they kind of look, and the teacher with Lilaria recoils, and Lilaria like hides her face a little bit, and the teacher is like, "Why is he holding it? He has to. We need to get everyone out of here now." And the teacher in the front's like, "Can you calm down? What's going on? She got bit by that thing." And the teachers are like, "Well, what is it?" And she goes, "That thing has raw magic in it." And the teachers all stop, and they look at you guys. And then they look back at Lilaria.
It's not the right time yet.
And the raccoon in your arms, which has been quiet this whole time, goes, "Now."
Oh, that's so creepy.
And as soon as I hear, do you say it's the right time?
I don't.
Oh, like, okay, so the creature does. Do I hear it? Do I hear it? Do I hear it?
You're close enough.
Okay. I grab Envy and punch him in the face. Into the teachers.
Nice.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It's a +1.
So you hit him, and it's a terrible punch.
terrible
but
punch.
Do you go with it?
I go with it. I see what she's trying to do. She like does like the. I'm like, and then I
yeah.
fly
You go
into the
flying.
teachers.
Yeah, so you bowl into the teachers, and like the first 4 or 5 of them
And I like have my
are
arms
all
out
like
and
they
everything.
all get knocked back or knocked over while you're flailing, and,
Yeah.
and Owen dives after you.
Yeah, like-
And the raccoon digs its claws into you, Sandir, and says, "Now!"
Okay, then I'm gonna turn and I'm just gonna quarterback my way or line back my way through the front doors.
All right, let's
Would
go
this
for
be
it.
athletic or combat?
Let's say combat.
Okay.
Let's make it combat.
Cool. Yeah, and there's a move from the Chundhali School of Staves that applies. That's
yeah.
my art. So that's gonna be 7 total.
Yes. Yes.
His big magnificent body.
You like football cradling this giant raccoon that now talks. Barrel through the front doors. They just like explode away from their hinges, and you burst into the night under the open night sky of the open courtyard of Woadhall Academy of Arcane Arts. And you run. Where do you go?
I'm going to find, there's this spot that, Owen and I know about. It's in the gardens, and we're positive that no one knows how to get there.
Oh.
And so, just
Yeah.
law of averages. And so I head to there, and there's this rock that's a perfect sitting rock, right? And I hold this thing. I'm like, now, you must listen to me for a little while, okay? What's it?
It just.
Trust me, no one will find us here. You're completely safe.
Free.
Not free yet, but safe.
It goes with you. It goes with it.
Will you listen to me?
It like nods.
Okay, I'm going to sit you down, but if you try to escape, I will find you.
It nods. It's shivering. It's
And you
scared.
can feel how strong I am. Oh, you poor thing. Just
He's so fluffy.
I'm gonna put him down. Look at you. Oh,
What are you
who's
guys
this
doing?
boy?
I feel like at one point I like pick up Embrilar sort of and like look over and Sandir's gone and I'm like, oh god. And I stop. I just stop. Like,
Yeah.
I'm tired.
The teachers are all like yelling and like trying to like figure out what's going on, and they scoop you guys up and they head towards an empty classroom to like figure out what's going on here. And you get into one of the empty classrooms, and the next thing you know, they've brought the teacher and Lilaria with them. The next thing you know, before the investigation can really begin, the door slams open and a man bursts into the room with a gust of cold air. Where is she? Where's my daughter?
Oh no.
And one of the teachers gets up. Most of the teachers have gone back into the dance hall to try to figure everything out. Embrilar, you want to go ahead and roll me a notice to see if you know who this is?
I do know who this is, but sure. What was that, a negative? Yeah, -4. But I know who it is.
Yeah, you know who it is. Screw the roll.
I know exactly who it is.
It's Tyrant Burke. It's Lilaria's dad. And he bursts into the room with this cold air, and one of the teachers is like, Mr. Burke, my lord, sir, please just calm down for just a moment. And she's like, Daddy, I'm fine, really, everything's fine. And she like puts her hand behind her back. She's wearing your coat. And he's take that off immediately. And he like rips the coat off, and he sees her bandages, and he starts freaking out. And he turns, where is he? Where is he? And she's like, Daddy, no, Daddy, stop. And he like,
I'm right here, sir.
What have you done?
You're about to get murdered.
I have protected your daughter, sir.
Protected her?
Yes,
She's
sir.
injured. A pixie came through my window not 5 minutes ago. I flew here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I told you weren't allowed to see my daughter.
With all due respect, sir, we can agree that your daughter is smart and she can make her own decisions.
Not while she lives at home.
And I respect her too much to turn her down from this was her promenade, if she wanted to come with me, I couldn't refuse.
And she's crying.
Yeah.
She's under his arm, but she's crying.
Yeah. I regret disappointing you, sir, but I would rather disappoint you than her any day.
It's not me you've disappointed. It's your entire family. I told you that it would be a cold day for an entire century before I let my daughter go with a half-gene. You are lucky I don't call the wardens on you for kidnapping her and injuring her. I'll see you expelled for this.
So sorry, sir. I didn't understand it. I forgive me. It is my fault for assuming that you would have the intelligence to understand that I did not kidnap her, and I actually protected her.
And
so
like the teachers get up and they're like holding
and I'm
you
like,
back.
and it can insult my family? We're the High House Ardeo. I am proud to be a half-gene because then I have the choice to be whoever I want to be. I care for your daughter. I protected your daughter more than you have. Try to expel me. And it disgusts me to even say this, but my mother can do more than you can. So I will stand by my decisions tonight. I will stand by your daughter, despite whatever you say. And yeah, I'm a half-gene. But in my short time on this earth, in this ward, I'll bring your daughter more happiness than you ever have. Sit back down.
And the teachers are like,
I do a slow clap.
and Tyrant Burke just nods. He smiles. I'd like a meeting with the deans in the morning, he says to one of the teachers, and then he sweeps her up in his arms, and out they go. And let's do a quick little wrap up here, because we're way over time, and I'm so sorry, guys. But really quick. So you didn't turn John in.
No.
You guys all stood by that, pretty much. We're gonna say that the raccoon,
Conrad, please.
Conrad, you hid him in the gardens.
I actually have a speech.
Do you? Yes. Oh, pray give it.
So I imagine you're probably dealing with your own stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe you come looking for me.
Yeah. I sneak out at some
Yeah.
point, just like.
And so as you draw near, you can hear me saying something like, "Yes, dear, may I call you Conrad? Yes, well, it just seemed a fitting name. Anyway, Conrad, as I said, greatness can be a burden.
Oh my gosh.
It can be tempting to do whatever you want with your greatness, but you must understand, it it carries a heavy responsibility with it. Why, in this very garden, I have restrained myself hundreds of times against duelists, against students who pick on me for my studies, and even against people I love very much. And what you must realize is that if you are to live in this world, you must act according to its laws. Can you do that, Conrad?
And he nods and sniffles a little bit.
I can't offer you much, but I am well positioned in society, and I am certain I could find an attic or two where you might be comfortable. What do you say to that?
He like nods and then he kind of like burrows into your side
Oh.
with his big head.
You little rascal.
And then Owen, what's your
I watched
takeaway
this
here?
speech,
Oh yeah, you totally saw this tender moment between Sandir and the.
and I'm a little moved, I have to say, against my will. I'm a little bit moved, but I like lock it up, you know?
Yeah, lock it up, lock it down.
Sandir, where are you going to take...
Darling.
I'll help you take the Conrad to wherever
He
you're
has a
going.
name.
He does. He seems to like you.
Oh, well, everyone does.
That's true. That's true.
We could perhaps take him for walks around the attic together?
Yeah, that might be nice. We could do that.
Very well. Now, Conrad, I very much want to meet up with you later, but if you could, for a moment, just...
And it like he kind of like looks at you, and looks at Owen, and then it's like, and like crawls under a bush and like rustles away a little bit.
Darling,
Yes, Sandir.
may I have this dance?
Yes. And then he sings, and we dance.
Yeah, but it's my own theme.
Oh, no,
song.
I just realized that entire speech was sung.
Yeah, you sang that.
That's right.
It was beautiful. It was
You're still-
beautiful.
You're
too.
still sopping wet from the
Yeah.
booze.
That entire
like-
moving speech was sung.
Okay, I think
It was
we
like
need to
Les
stop.
Mis level awesome. And the moon rises over Amengrad, and everybody had a great prom. The end. That was fantastic.
That was awesome.
And I have so many more things to say, but we've gone way over time because that took so much longer than I thought it would. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for being a part of this phenomenal, very special episode of Warda Curiosities. Thank you, Eli, for stepping in as Sandir Chundhali.
Thank you for having me. It was a great time.
Thank you guys for the suggestions in the chat. Thank you for your ideas. Thank you for tuning in and for sticking with us to the end and for cheering everybody on, especially Conrad. Just thank you guys for being a part of Warda. It's something that we really love doing, really love building, really love talking about it with you guys, and we're just really thrilled that everybody wants to be a part of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you next Tuesday, the 18th, for the next very special episode, because someone else will be missing next time. So if you want to know what happens next, stay tuned and get locked in next Tuesday right here on this channel at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Follow us on Twitter at welcometowarda. Email us your thoughts, feelings, fanfic, fan art, everything. welcometowarda@gmail.com. Subscribe to welcometowarda.com. Facebook.com/welcometowarda. It's very easy to remember. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Share this with people who also might like it. And check out that Dungeon Dome Kickstarter because it's going to be rockin'. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time, citizens.